Okay, that's what we're confused as Americans. We think we need all these motherfuckers. You give me 3 bad motherfuckers, and you're finished. You understand me? You're fucking finished. Because
Maddie.
One more time. One more.
okay, that's what we're confused as Americans. We think we need all these motherfuckers. You give me 3 bad motherfuckers, and you're finished. You understand me? You're fucking finished. Because we got each other.
Maddie.
Lesso, what's up? How you doing, Lesso?
That fucking intro, Maddie.
That intro's nice, right? I love it. Gotta fucking love it. How you doing? How you feeling today, Lesso?
I'm feeling like an old brick, like I do every day.
You ready? You ready to toss some dirt around?
I mean, Maddie, I got the lime right in the trunk.
All right, let's toss some dirt. Let me just say hello to some people real quick. We got the Stone Snitch. What's up, Stone Snitch? Look at that picture. Fucking spitting image.
Wow.
Rude Irish.
He usually does, Maddie, right there.
Yeah, I know. Rude Irish. What's up? Just chilling. Sean. Lee Cole. What's up, buddy? Alpha Omega. Yes.
We got Steve Rod in here.
NB. What's up, NB? How are you doing? Mob Rats 2. Cousin Paulie. Del Strain. Gimmick. Deadly. What's up, Deadly? Steve. What is that? Paulie Junkyard. How the fuck are you doing? Damn it, Mandy. Montauk. Toxic Masculinity. How are you? Beantown. Jerry.
James Peterson.
James, how you doing?
This burrito. You son of a bitch.
Jerry, what's up, man? Number 1 Aussie is Jerry. Don't fucking forget it. All right. We got Mobland. Tommy2274. What's up, man? How you doing? Assassinino, my brother. What's going on? Rah. How are you? Who else we got in here? Lori Love. What's up, Lori? She says, hey.
I hate rats is here, Maddie.
No, I hate rats too. What's up? I hate rats. Simpin' ain't easy. What's up, Simpin'? Steve Harrod, how you doing, sir? Aunt Muggs, what's up, Aunt Muggs? Chad, what's up, Chad? Crazy Purple Kirby Lady, how you doing? DJ Never Know Mine, what's good, bro? And Little Robbie, number 5. What's up, Carol? How are you?
Yeah, YouTube security.
YouTube security, what's up, man? You better watch everybody. Aegon, what's up, Aegon? Randy Tippett, what's up? Mob Rats 2, I think I said what's up. Teresa, how are you doing, Teresa? Yeah, it's funeral time. You know it. It's kind of going to be like a little mass grave going on right now. We actually got the Undertaker.
We got a very special guest coming on. Hey, Maddie.
Yeah, we do. The Undertaker himself is coming on.
Man, that needs no introduction, Maddie.
No introduction. How deep will the hole be for stand down, guy? I don't know. Maybe 12 feet.
He's a little on the thin side, Maddie. I think we could just kick some sand over him and we bury.
Yeah. What's up, Bird? How are you doing? Red Eye Patriot, what's up, man? All right, so let's bring the Undertaker up. You ready, Lesso?
Absolutely. Let's do this.
What's going on?
What's going on, brother? How are you?
Trouble has just arrived.
Well, more trouble than was already here.
What's going on, brothers?
Nothing much. Nothing much. You know, just the regular old bullshit. You know.
New
Lot of-
show, new reel, you know what I mean? And another
More
butt
shit
to put in the
talkers just
ground.
another day.
Exactly. Gotta set some people straight. You know how it goes, man. These fucking guys just like to run their fucking mouths. Think that, there's just no repercussions for their actions, but
Yeah,
they're
that's
soon
it.
to find
Well,
out.
the repercussions are about to take fucking place.
Hey, Angel. How are you doing tonight, Angel? Angel says
Oh,
hello.
look, it's Mob Organized Podcast. Remember that guy I told you about?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
hearing
You're the one that calls me crazy and talks shit about MREs
This
and
sounds like
Nazi and all that.
this sounds like a 12-year-old, a 120-year-old, and a wacko. Later,
Well,
creeps.
yeah.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out, fuck
That
boy.
was my biker boot hanging out of your ass right now.
Mod,
So,
you get rid of that guy.
I got him.
Lee Cole
Hey,
said
later,
he's driving, but
asshole.
listening.
I'm getting good at this. I can multitask. I can beat people up on the screen and I can throw beatings in the chat room too.
Awesome. Do it. Do it. Fuck him.
Multitasking is his thing. Beating up multiple people and multiple mutts on this shit. It's also Chicago's thing, you know what I mean? He's got a knack for it.
It's one of my talents.
Mm.
So,
What's up, BB?
where are we gonna start tonight?
I'm gonna let Lesso choose that because there's a few of these guys, but
Well-
Lesso, who do you want to start with?
Well, I think we should let Chicago get the floor since he's our guest.
Well, I would say the one that I've got the most to say about right now is Chris Casparosa.
Oh,
Chris.
yeah.
Chris, let me talk to you man to man, since you went on a show with a fucking scumbag running your mouth and talking shit about me and basically said, what is it that you said on Stone Sailors, that if I don't show my purple heart, that I am stolen valor? Well, Chris, I don't show anything about myself because your buddies that you were sitting on the show with have been trying to dox me for the last 6 months. So if you can't understand why I don't dox myself when you see what they're trying to do to the Monpass family, I'm sorry you don't understand that.
Idiot.
Next, you went on a show today and you bashed MRE for being, a Nazi and all this stuff. Now, let me ask you something, Chris. How can you go and point your finger at another man for, whatever it is that you think he is? I want to ask you something. Has MRE ever beat a woman? Has MRE ever sexually assaulted someone and has charges proving that he did? Has MRE ever beat every woman he's ever been with, and I have individual charges to prove it? Has MRE ever drove drunk and hurt a child and had child abuse and woman abuse charges? Has MRE ever openly admitted to intimidating and this YouTube security? That's John Wolf. Has he ever openly admitted to doing all of the things like beating a woman and intimidating a witness with a pool stick? Well, Chris, you hypocritical son of a bitch. What I want you to do, and after I'm done with this show, Chris, I am going to go post all those charges on my Twitter. You will see all those charges on my Twitter, and you will have no excuse for what you did today, supporting a group of scumbags. You know, Chris, if you're going to point the fingers at one man, you got 3 fingers pointing back at you, and you're a fucking hypocrite for the shit you're doing. Okay, so you got a personal problem with MRE or his ideologies. I understand that. If you truly believe that, okay, I'll give you that if that's what you truly believe. But you're using it as a crutch to get up on shows and run your mouth. We get it. We've all heard your opinion. Okay? You're welcome to it. Let me tell you something, Chris. You called me a false valor guy, but I'm the fucking only one that you were on a panel with today that took a bullet for this country. You son of a bitch. You're a fucking jagoff, Chris, for what you've done. And you know what? I used to really like you, Chris. I really did. I really liked you. I thought, this guy's solid. He seems like a good fella. And even when you went after MRE, I said, look, it's your opinion. I'm not going to bash you for it. Remember that, Chris? And then you come at me and you say that I'm false valor on the Stone Sailor show, that dishonorable son of a bitch that sits up there and he knows he's been fucking charged with stalking. He's been charged with woman being. Let's just take the rape off the... Edit that out. The table. Let's just take that off the table.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
I can show you all the charges, everything. And it's going to be on my Twitter, and I'm going to put you in your place for good. I expect a public apology if you're a man. Period. You went over there and you sat on the show with a bunch of scumbags today and ran your mouth about a bunch of people. You're not honorable, Chris. You're worse than them.
Mm-hmm.
You flipped on your friends to do it for a bunch of scumbags. And then even went on there and had to say that JC lied about you. Why would you be on a show with somebody who lied about you? You want to stand on your moral high ground, but you're sitting on a show with somebody who has had the worst charges you could possibly have, but murder. Okay? And child abusers and the whole 9 yards. So that's what I got to say about Chris Casparosa. And if you would like to debate me on it, I'll get on a show live with you, Chris, you dense son of a bitch. And I'll light your fucking ass up because you're wrong and you're out of line. I never said you shouldn't feel the way you feel. Remember how I came to you and I said, hey, look, I respect everyone's opinion. I don't share it, but I respect it. And look what you did to me, Chris. Now you throw me under the bus and you go on Stone Sailors and I'm stolen valor because I won't dox myself to a bunch of people who would love to hurt my family? Is that what it is, Chris?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's hilarious, Chris.
Arthur Stewall, what's your moss, CM? Hey, Arthur, you loser piece of garbage. SoFlo's buddy, that's John Wolf right there. And the next person who platforms Wolf, I'm going to personally, verbally assassinate. That's what I got to say about it. That's what I got to say about Chris Casparosa.
I mean, Chris Casparosa is over there with, as you said, a bunch of dirtbags, a bunch of people with shitty, fucked up things they did, beating women, all these terrible charges. And CM has to validate himself as a Purple Heart recipient and a Marine. Because why to these fucking people? Or why to you to begin with? You're a half a bent wrist stuttering prick.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Why does he have to seek validation from any of you? You don't have to validate it. It is what it is.
Yeah, what difference does it make what I was? I can tell you this much right now. If that's the case, Chris, and I'm all these bad things, why don't you tell me my real name? Chris, you flipped on your friends, period. Because just like FBS, people didn't agree with you. So now you're on this holy crusade sitting on a scumbag show who has hurt women and everything else, but you want to, it's all about your highest moral ground and you can't stand next to this and that and the other, but you sit next to a freaking guy who beats women and abuses your friend that you've known in real life and you're friends with her brother, and you go on his show. You have no morals whatsoever. Casparosa, you can eat a dick.
You could eat 5 dicks, because to be honest, it makes me wonder, what the fuck have you done in your life, or where's the dirt on you? I'm sure your hands ain't so fucking clean, pal, that you're running your mouth about this one, that one, MRE. I'm sure you got your dirt. It'd be nice if someone aired your fucking dirty laundry out.
Everybody's got skeletons in their closet, brother.
Yeah, well.
That's
This
a
guy's got a
fact.
big fucking mouth, though.
Look, like what Josie just said. What does Casperosa know about Valor?
You don't know dick.
Yeah, you sat on the panel today, Chris, with a dishonorable veteran who knows that Soflo did what he did, admitted it right in front of him, that he was charged for battery, 2 counts, and he told the girl to drop the charges or he was going to come after her, and she told him to go to hell, and he beat her with a pool stick. That's what he sticks up for. And he openly admitted that his mother drove him to beat her up.
Mm-hmm. And said, good job, son, but you're fucked now.
Good job, son. That's what you sit next to over there, Casperosa. So I don't really give a shit if MRE is Adolf Hitler, okay? What you were sitting next to was no better, and it makes you a hypocrite.
A fat gimp, a overweight fat gimp that mopped a couple of shit floors in fucking Iraq. Now he thinks he's a war hero.
Canarcy X says Casperosa knows everything about World War II. He watched Saving Private Ryan after all.
Yeah, and he followed it up with Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah, and you want to know the truth about it, Chris? You're talking to someone whose grandfather did serve in World War II and went over there. I am pure blood German, almost. I have a little bit of Polish. Did you know that Hitler wanted to kill Polish people too? And you know that my grandfather went back to defend his people and fought in World War II and stormed the beach of Normandy? You didn't know that, did you, Chris? But you're over here cutting down a real veteran who my lineage fought real Nazis. Not some half-ass crap that people dream up, the American Nazi. Give me a break.
You're talking to Chicago, you're talking to a bookworm, half a fruitcake, swings far to the left, moron. He has no first-hand life experience. The only thing he knows is shit that is regurgitated out of a book. He's a jerk-off.
Old Cucumber Rider.
Yeah.
What's up, Jim C? How you doing? No, I totally agree. He's a nerd. He's a fucking nerd.
He's a wannabe journalist or whatever he is. Whatever shit he wants to get views on his show. You're really gonna go far with your show, pal. Being next to a person that was convicted of heinous offenses against women. I'd rather not say exactly, but
I just don't understand how he can call himself a friend of John Jr. and everything else. And he went on a show today, and I understand that he tried to put a little bit of Victoria, and I appreciate that, Chris. I really do, that you went in there and did what you did to defend Victoria. I want to give credit where credit's due. You know, I don't want to completely hose you and say that everything you did there was bad today. But even the fact that you went on that show to talk to people that speak about the family that you're supposed to be close to, and it's a complete flip, bro. It's a complete flip. You went on there to mingle with people that are hurting, supposedly your friends. Could you ever see me go on there after what they've said about Angel? Never. Never. Okay? Ever. There will be no friendship with those people ever. I don't flip. This side don't flip. Team Muscle don't flip. And if you do, heaven help you. Next.
Perfect.
Yeah, you make the list.
Exactly. You would definitely make that fucking list. Hey, Just Chillin' just stopped in here. What's up, Just Chillin'?
Hey, what's up? Toothless. Now, which one's Toothless? There's a lot of toothless people around here.
I'll put them on the screen real quick.
You got Carlos.
You're not talking about the Tooth Fairy, are you?
Depending if Tony's eating or not, he's toothless, or he may not be.
Because did anybody notice that Mr. 10 Toes Down, the virtue of the statue of virtue, Carlos, the baddest, downest dude that ever fucking existed, was also on SoFlo's show today in the chat?
Oh,
yeah, he didn't flip anybody, did he, you bitch-ass, toothless, punk-ass motherfucker, did you? Bitch.
That's Daddy SoFlo.
10 toes down. 10 toes down. It's for the kids, man.
Yeah, he talked a good game, didn't he, Muscle?
Yeah, he didn't talk a good game to me. I knew he was a flake. He's a straight. You know what I told Nelson that pissed him off so bad? I said, your boy Carlos is a buster. Straight out. And you know what's funny? He tried to say Nelson bucked up to me on the phone. You know what Nelson said? He started to get smart, and I said, what'd you say, motherfucker? I said, you want me to fucking come down there? Don't fucking smart mouth me, bitch. And he's like, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. He backed down immediately. Nelson, you're a punk too, bitch.
I think he was intimidated by Harambe Nelson big time too. He's a big punk.
Nelson, Big Lou, that whole connection there. That's all I'll
Big
say.
Lou is 5'2".
And there's another one connected with them
Okay.
among, you know, at that day's coming.
There's a lot of things going
Mhm.
on behind the scenes, and we'll get into that more. We'll
Yeah.
get into that more.
Let the smoke clear a little bit.
Yep.
But yeah, look at this. This is pretty funny. I want to show you guys something.
What we got here, Matty? Let me
All
see.
this tough stuff, it's real simple. If you're gonna do all of that stuff, at least show your face. All this tough stuff, it's real simple. If you're gonna do all of that stuff, at least show your face.
By the way, can somebody in the chat real quick? Listen, Lesso, stop moving around. It sounds like your mic is smacking your face every 2 seconds.
I'm sorry, I'm over
Fall
here.
asleep, old man?
I almost hit the floor, Matty. Look at that fucking mug. Jesus
But
Christ, looks
listen,
like a cardboard.
This
Now,
is
show your face. Now, let me tell you something right now. If I didn't fucking have no teeth in my head and had a face like that goofy looking motherfucker right there, I would hide my face.
That's
And
what
I
I'm
purpose
saying.
too.
I don't understand that shit. Show your face. Show your face. Like, bro, you should not show your face, bro. Take Jesus.
That's motherfucking Chumley the Walrus right there with his two teeth hanging out. Looking like he's fucking about ready to fucking eat a dick without him even having to open his mouth.
Yes. NB3. That's where this is from. Everybody go subscribe.
Yeah,
go
subscribe to NB. She's funny as hell.
Yeah, mods. Start dropping all your links in the chat. Everybody subscribe to each other.
Hey, yeah, drop my link in the chat. I'm the motherfucker that needs it the most. I just got struck.
Hey, we gotta get
I'm back down to nothing again.
Let's get them. Let's get those subscribers up there. Come on.
Now, I don't promise you that the channel will be there in a week, but you can sub. It's funny as hell, too. They think they get me mad with striking me. I don't give a shit, man. As long as I get to cruise around and have fun, I don't care about how many people are subbed. They are losing on every facet. And how about that bullshit today?
I felt like I was watching The Sopranos all over again.
You see him, he comes on the first thing, he's like, I didn't get a strike, baby. Quit your lying. You got a strike for that. 2 more and you go. Keep inviting people on, jerk off.
By the way, Lee Cole, bro. Lee Cole.
We'll give Lee Cole a round of applause. He did good.
Yeah, I told y'all last night, don't get crazy yet. There's a monkey in the wrench here. Oh, perfect execution. I was laughing so hard today I could barely stay on the show. I'm still laughing.
It was great. Fucking great.
It was a home run.
Tell me, just like the end of The Sopranos, that's how it ended. Bloop.
That was a long time coming, brother. Everybody celebrated a little bit there.
Jim C says that fucking face I'm trying to cook.
You know what made me laugh, Matty?
What's up?
When Harambe's yelling and screaming like the pussy that he is. And he's saying he's gonna do A, B, and C to Lee, and Lee he had like a cocky look on his face. He said, "You ain't gonna do shit.
You can't leave Florida, asshole."
I almost pissed my pants.
Oh,
Dude, he said you're a bitch, pussy. Dude,
Yeah,
that was great, Lee.
well, Lee
good
was
job.
telling me something today when I talked to him that he honestly can't leave Florida because there's some type of law that if you were a criminal that was sent over here from Cuba, you can't leave the state of Florida or something. I don't know. I'd have to look into that, but maybe somebody in the chat knows that law. That is from Florida.
It is a little fucking it's a little strange if you ask me, come see me. It's always come see me and take
Well,
the
that's
first one.
because he's a bitch ass motherfucker and he wants his whole Cuban family to come out with rakes and pummelize you.
Pitchforks.
Then he hunting you down with pitchforks and shit.
Yeah.
You have 80 of them motherfuckers come out trying to beat you up.
Oh my god.
Little kids, old ladies, everything.
Yeah, they'll be fucking hitting you in the head with a broom and everything else. You'll be running through the yard and the chickens will be attacking you.
Get smacked in the side of the head with a chancleta.
And then they'll pull your hair and get some of it and put it on a voodoo doll. You got to watch it, man. You can't fuck up.
You seen him with the chicken bones? One day he's got fucking chicken bones on his necklace.
Yeah.
He looked like a fucking idiot.
And one through his nose.
Yeah. That would probably enhance his looks a little bit if he did that, to be honest.
Oh, hell no.
I heard the last time him and Tina Blow went to a restaurant, the waiter brought Tina the bill. You know what she said to the waiter? The only thing I tip is icebergs.
Oh, no.
That's a true story.
Oh, boy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a true story. I'm not no bullshit.
A walrus seal.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
Oh my.
Oh my. Facts Over Feelings says, what did Lee do? I've been hearing about it, but don't know what he did.
He told Harambe to go fuck himself in more ways than one.
He totaled him on the show. Lee totaled the dude, and then we finished him off. Oh, that was good. That was funny, man. I laughed hard.
Oh, dude, hilarious! That was fucking.
When his show went down, did you see his face when he come back out?
No, I did not.
Oh man, he was completely defeated, dude. He's like, now let me tell you something, baby.
Yeah, he was all quiet. He wasn't as riled up. He was all humble. Yeah, fucking scumbag. I wasn't striked. That sounds like a guy that was striked.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Fucking exactly. Don't try to fucking bullshit.
Matty, you didn't think that I went out before. You should start rehearsing there, Harambe, before you open your mouth.
Hey, you know, the next thing is this. You got Stone Sailor on there today. Now you hear that guy? Unbelievable. What an absolute fucking loser. Talking all tough. Dude, you ain't shit, okay? I'm going to tell you that right now.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. You are not shit, bro. What is it? Is it like a fucking trend over there to get loud and obnoxious and fucking disrespect, just talk some dirtbag shit to women, bro? You're tough to women. That's who I'm fucking talking to you. I'm talking to fucking you. You sound like a pussy.
Yeah, I'm talking to you, Angel Gotti. Now listen. Who the fuck are you? Angel would jack you up, punk.
Exactly. Fuck you up.
Angel would whip his ass.
She smacked that fucking ugly beard right off his face, though.
The fruit booty sailor, the sea-going bellhop. Nothing against you sailors, but us Marines used to fuck with them.
Yes, hit that like button, chat. Please hit that like.
No, I never did. I never did no real time in my day. Neither did Matty. But as I was talking to Chicago, Matty, I was telling him, guys that yell and scream and get loud in a confrontational situation like these assholes constantly do. They try to intimidate. That don't work. Yeah. And you go to the joint or you go to a real bad neighborhood, you try that, your ass is gonna get lit up real fucking bad.
By multiple people.
Because, yeah, exactly. You're supposed to keep things quiet and handle them. You don't cause a scene. If you're causing a scene, it's because it's a cry for help. Hey, I need the attention here. I'm in trouble. That's what that is, man.
Yeah, you know what we used to say? You know what they do? They'd come into prison and they'd be acting all crazy. They'd be jumping around, but anybody messes with me, blah, 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 blah. They try and act crazy. You just walk up and dust that dude. And, you know what I mean? And they'll punk right there on the spot. Because that whole crazy shit, that's an act.
A very bad act.
Very bad. Very fucking
Very
bad. You're not intimidating fucking nobody.
No. And a real one will catch you slipping immediately.
Not in the fucking least, bro. You sound like a fucking complete pussy bitch made motherfucker just sitting up there running your fucking mouth, bro.
Well, let's take a look at the crew. Okay?
Demanding shit.
Let's take a look at the crew. Hell, we can ether a lot of motherfuckers here. We got FBS, Stone Bitch Mama's Boy. Punk motherfucker never had a daddy to teach him how to be a man. You got Tony Soblow, the woman beater. That just goes to show you he ain't got no fucking nut, period whatsoever. Because if you hit a woman, you're a punk bitch, period. You got JC, the child abusing motherfucker over there, driving around wasted, still living with mommy at 96 years old, sucking off her tit. California libtard punk motherfucker. You got Johnny Mac, who ran and flipped him because Johnny Mac ran and he's a flip. You got Code of the Streets over there. It's all about the kids, man. Give me a little bit of donation so I can get some dope and preach to the kids, man.
Yeah, and go sit by a fucking creek.
Chicago, you know what I called him one day? He blocked me. I called him. You ever see the Mighty Ducks, Coach Bombay?
Oh, yeah, I did.
I called him Coach Bombay in his chat one day. He fucking blocked me, that prick.
Shallow dick motherfucker got mad, huh?
Sure did. Scumbag.
Fucking
I hurt his
weirdo.
feelings. Fucking weirdo.
Now, who you got then? You got Carlos over there that ain't got no motherfucking teeth. And can't get his grill fixed because he ain't got no motherfucking money.
Yeah, what's good with the whole like keep it real, keep it 100 always, like, bro. Look at what you're down to, bro. You're literally with the stand down bitch. That's like who you ride it, and you've even like you're just lost in the fucking sauce.
And
bro.
check this out, motherfucker's talking about fucking he's scared of a toothbrush and shit because he got raped by the tooth fairy.
Oh my god.
That's a real story too. That's just like
yeah, it is. One of them electric toothbrushes and shit.
Yeah, exactly. It had 3 speeds, you know.
Oh shit! You better edit this show, bro. They're probably trying to.
Yeah, we're getting struck in fucking no time. The way we're
First
going.
time you bring Chicago on, shit goes down. I can't help it. You know I'm crazy. I ain't bullshitting.
Well, yeah.
This is the real me, dude. We'd be sitting at a bar right now laughing our balls off if we were together.
And that's the greatest part,
don't
bro.
ever
That's
change,
the greatest
pal. Don't
fucking
ever
part.
change. And then you got the syringe master over there. Kyle from fucking Connecticut over there. Yeah.
Oh, you know what's funny? He put a picture of me up one time, and he sent it to Davis Dean, and he's like, "Is that really Chicago muscle?" And he's like, "You know me, I'm never wrong." And then Soflo 2 weeks later puts a different one up. B, you can't make this shit up, guys. This is straight up comedy.
For real. Make sure you guys are hitting that fucking like button.
And you couldn't find a better group of idiots to abuse either, because they give you so much material. I mean, JC and his snipers. Johnny Mac is the kingpin of Cincinnati. Oh, God.
Yeah, right. The fucking
and then Code of the Street. He's got a bike that don't run half the time, and he's a biker.
Yeah, he did I heard he did a video the other day. He's acting like he's riding. All of a sudden, he fucking hit the fucking camera button by accident, and it flipped forward, and you seen him getting towed.
Oh God! It flipped forward. What happened?
Like, you know, he was doing like a selfie, and all of a sudden, he went to like hit his finger hit his phone, and it flipped the camera to the front. So you seen he was getting towed. Somebody was pulling him. He was getting pulled on his bike doing a video.
Was he trying to jumpstart it or what?
No, he was just riding. Like, oh, look at me. I'm out here for the kids, baby. I'm out here.
Hold on, everybody. Fix my bike for the kids. I was fixing to give kitty rides.
He told MRE one day he'll send 30 bikers over there to his house to protect him, and MRE's like, no, I don't want the biker gang with the assless chaps to come here. I don't want that. No, keep them the fuck away from my house.
Well, don't send the boys from the Blue Oyster Bar.
No, please.
Fucking wild hogs will come fucking popping up.
Fucking unreal.
Straight up busters.
Yeah, Nitro knows it. You're right, Nitro. Absolutely.
Hey, Nitro, what's up? TFS, what's up, girl?
Just Chillin' says, where's my big homie Uncle Zio? Someone tell him I got that money. I'll let him know.
He was in Vegas.
Yeah, where's he at anyway? Tell him if he don't get his ass over here, I'm going to come over there and whip his ass. What the fuck's the problem? Tell him I said it's bullshit. Get on here. Chicago Muscle's on here. He can get on here. He left before I got my mic and shit.
Son of a bitch.
He's a flake. He said
he's a flake.
He's going on fucking vacation. He's a flake.
I like that flake regardless.
Unbelievable. Just
he
when
used to
things
make me laugh. He be in fucking lefties abusing motherfuckers.
All day. All day.
I get up late night, right? Get a drink of water and the TV's on with the computer rolling. And I look over at it, and here's one of you guys, you too, Zio, in there abusing motherfuckers. I see you guys in them chats. I seen you in stand-ups the other day abusing him. I was like, how do you keep from getting kicked out of there?
I don't know. I just wake up, I wake up from my naps. I turn on my phone, and that prick's live, and I see Carlos, and I say, you know what? Time to catch fucking recreation. You know what I mean? Go fuck yourself, you cocksucker. And, I don't know. He keeps me around. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, I can't stay in there within 3 seconds. I'm out. I start talking to Toothless, and he freaks out. He's banned me everywhere I'm at.
I love when he yells. I'm hoping he has a fucking heart attack.
Oh, you want to hear another one, too, that Casper Rosa said today? He was bashing on Convict Inc. and saying he sat at a table with a bunch of child molesters. Well, you sat on a fucking show today with a bunch of woman abusers and fucking child beaters and the whole... He needs to check himself. He made himself look like a total bullshitting ass fake today.
At the highest fucking level, made yourself look stupid. You got on and made it seem like you were about to do the right thing, and you did for like 5 seconds, and then that just went straight to shit. You just started your fucking smear campaign over.
I had high hopes that he was actually gonna come real and say, "Hey, you guys are fucked up. Why? Just because you don't like MRE or Chicago Muscle, why do you have to attack my friend Angel?"
But no, what Chicago's trying to say, Chris, is he wish you would have grew some fucking balls.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Which you don't have. You don't got, in between your legs, they should be there. Yeah. He's a fucking eunuch.
Yeah.
Cocksucker.
Well, he's just out of line. He is out of line. He's wrong.
Big time fucking wrong.
And Chris, I'm going to prove you wrong by dropping those charges on my Twitter and atting you so you can see them. So wait for it, baby. And I expect a public apology for the shit you said. Chris is a big pussy. Yeah.
How about if we don't get the apology, we go on a campaign. We let all your subs know that you hang out with fucking women beaters.
Well, I will. Absolutely. If he's going to point fingers and doesn't admit to his own association with people, then he'll get it.
You're talking about our MRE. You got no proof, number one. Number two, if it is, it's an ideology, is what you're saying. Pure speculation. What Chicago has and what we have is 100% concrete proof of the people that you associated with today are nothing but short of scumbags.
Yes, proof. Concrete.
Concrete.
That's right.
MRE, if you want the link, just let me know.
MRE, you come on here, you son of a bitch.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was ridiculous today what he was doing, and I couldn't believe he actually went on Soplo's show. You know what I mean? That was absolutely, all the backstabbing, man, is just amazing to me. How do you backstab somebody you're friends with in real life?
Yeah, Angel, he's been friends with a long time, though, right?
Right. I mean, well, he's friends with John Jr. and he was a friend of the crew over there. And how do you do that? I would have, at the very least, out of respect for my friend, I would have stayed out of it.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what I mean? Even if I had strong feelings about it or whatever, I would stay out of it. I mean, or at least keep it between me and MRE if we had a problem. I wouldn't drag Angel into it or her name or her, He knew it was going to hurt her, and he knows what she thinks of MRE. So for him to do that, it's just disrespectful to their friendship, period. This could have been handled offline, not online. But it's another case of someone getting scorned because Angel won't do what they want him to do, And that's the same thing with me. People are like, you're supposed to be military. How can you stick up for him? Well, maybe I don't believe it. Did that ever occur to you? I don't believe it. I don't. I do not believe that he's an evil person. I just don't.
Neither do I.
He's not.
Then
Bottom line, he's not.
Why do I? Why can? And you know what, Chris? You talk about you're a patriot and you're this and you're that. You do know that this is America, and no matter what anybody is, just because you don't have the same opinion of them, does not give you the right to diminish their opinion. Men died on the battlefield so you could have your opinion, and MRE or anybody else could have theirs. I don't care if you're a Buddhist or a Christian or a Satanist or a whatever. You have the right to believe the way you want to in this country without the fear of persecution. Do you understand that, Chris?
Right.
See, Chris, you need to, instead of being a liberal fucking punk-ass motherfucker, you need to go read your Constitution, Mr. I stand for America. You don't stand for shit. You stand against the Constitution if you don't think that people have the right to free speech no matter what it is. Real shit right there.
It's real shit, I agree.
It doesn't matter if MRE likes to fucking dance in the moonlight and rub shit on his forehead and call himself a turd. It's his right to fucking do it as an American. And you can say, well, he takes an anti-American stance. I've never seen any anti-American stance.
Nope.
Maybe a little bit of anti-New World Order, but you're a liberal. You don't believe in that, do you, Chris? See, there's a lot of ideologies out there that you don't necessarily have to be a Nazi to see real shit. You know what I mean? To see what's real in the world. And I don't judge
right, bro.
I like to sit down and listen to somebody and listen to their belief system and listen to what they believe in and try and understand them as a human being and try and maybe say, I sit down and have a conversation with MRE sometime and say, okay, so what do you believe in? How do you feel about this? And see where we can meet some common ground. Instead of bashing the guy, putting him on a website, doing all this bullshit, that would have been the way I handled it. That's the way I did handle it. When I heard what was going on, I immediately asked NB to get me in contact with MRE. I had never talked to him before. I went to him as someone that, is a friend of a friend. And just out of respect for Angel, I wanted to hear his side of it, and not throw him under the bus immediately and write up all this shit and not get his opinion. Hi, Becky.
Hey, Becky, yo.
And hey, NB, what's up?
Hey, guys, what's going on?
What's up, NB?
So what did I miss? So is this the first time that Casparosa went on Toothless and hung out with him?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
He went on Stone Sailor before that, and they were bashing me, saying that if I don't show my purple heart, I don't have one. And it's funny because I could go to frickin' eBay and buy a purple heart. Give me a break. Like, that proves anything.
Yeah.
My son has my purple heart. Should I say, hey, son?
I just thought he had some undire loyalty to Angel and her family. So he's sitting on a show that drags them constantly and says horrible things about her family.
Liberals don't have any loyalty to anybody. You know that.
Well, and this is because he's mad at MRE? because he doesn't believe in the same things as MRE, has different opinions. It's because of that. I'm so confused by this situation. I'm gonna have to catch up on it privately with one of you guys.
Yeah, it's the whole when they doxed him thing, NB,
Yeah.
And still going and harping on it, but again, if that's the stance that you want to take and you believe that, Kris, stand on it. But here's the problem. You go and you stand on this little thing that you think you're a big liberal and you're going to make a big deal out of this and be a fucking hero, but you're sitting on screen with a bunch of abusers. MRE is not an abuser. That's one thing I'll say. I'm going to tell you right now. I don't agree with the Nazi ideology whatsoever, but I would stand next to a Nazi before I would some crumb bum who hurts women.
It doesn't matter. He doesn't talk about that on YouTube with us. It's not like he's up there dropping the N-bomb and doing all sorts of things against other people, like other people on these platforms. MRE can do whatever he wants. He doesn't push any beliefs off on us, and we've known him for a year, and his behavior on YouTube hasn't shown me any signs of any type of personality traits or anything that I don't align with.
Now, see, if I heard him saying something specifically, I'd be like, "Hey, bro, what the fuck?" Exactly, you know that. I ain't afraid to speak my mind. But I've only seen him treat people kindly, and I can tell you this much right now: I done 12 years with real Nazis, okay, with Aryan Brotherhood and real white supremacists.
He's not a Nazi, but if I was, who cares? That's my point. Exactly. I mean, he shaved his head and he's a Nazi. So what? You know what I mean? He's not pushing any beliefs on any of us. And it has nothing to do with that. I feel like it's like the teachers, like he's got some kind of jealousy. I think Casperosa, it's more of a jealousy thing.
But the thing of it is, there's proof with your own eyes. Because I've never known someone that believed in the white supremacist ideology in prison. If you talk to them, you will, even if you're not a Nazi, the Aryan Brotherhood will walk up to you and say, "What are you doing? We don't talk to people that ain't our kind. Don't make us look bad." You know what I mean? So it's not, I just, from what I know in my own personal experience of life, which I'm probably older than everybody but that old son bitch up in the corner there. I know it's you know what I mean. I just know it. So I know what I believe. That's all I'm going to say about it.
The thing is, he put all the he's talked about this on. He's talked about this on multiple shows. It's been brought up for the past what is it? 6 months. This Nazi talk. If people don't like it, then unsubscribe and go away at this point. Like, get over the Nazi talk. It's getting old. It's getting old. It's really getting old. Move on to a new freaking topic. If you don't like it, unsub, don't watch our channels, and move on. But, find a new subject. That's it.
That just proves how fucking mental midgets they are. They can't think of anything else, so they gotta keep coming back, especially fucking Kris.
What is this, from March? Did it start? Did it start in March, April?
Yeah, it's nonstop.
I mean, move on. He's $1 too late. I mean, where was he all summer or, during the spring? He didn't say anything then. He wants to come out now?
Well, this fucking idiot's acting like he's on a book tour.
Yeah.
Idiots is
not a hero. Kris, you're not a hero. Chicago was a hero. He got a Purple Heart. Men like him are heroes, not fruitcakes like you that had a sheltered life, that went to college, explored their bisexuality, and became a fucking half-bent wrist libtard who wants to fucking obsess over MRE. You know what I mean? Get over it, pal.
And he turned on his friends for this. That's what he did. He turned on his friends. If he has a problem with it, he could talk to Angel about it privately. He doesn't need to make a public stance on YouTube, but that's what he wants to do with clicks, views, cloud. He feels famous, I guess. And to get that way, he had to turn on his friends. And that just shows the type of man that he is.
Well, I can just say this. If you vote Democrat, you turned on this country worse than any Nazi ever.
Oh, man, politics. I got to go.
She left. She said, "Fuck this, I'm out." No politics.
She really did.
She'll probably come back.
I hope she doesn't vote liberal.
You know what, Maddie Block, if she voted for Joe Biden.
Yeah, if she just voted for Biden, she's out of here. You're the real Nazi.
Hey, Angela, how are you doing?
Put her in the bathroom.
She says Trump in the chat room.
There we go.
She just says I ain't getting into the politics. I'm sorry, NB. I didn't know you were that strong against the political talk.
She could have stayed, Maddie. I don't know.
She could come back. She knows she could come back. She'll come back if she wants. Casper Rosa.
I didn't mean to run you off.
Is a dork who envisions himself storming the beaches of Normandy. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but you're over there talking to FBS, Bobby.
Becky O, it's Kris Casper
Wait.
Rosa.
Who's talking to Bobby? I mean, who's talking to Maddie? Get him out of here.
Who?
Whoever's that fucking prick talking to FBS.
Bobby Styles sits in his chat room all the time.
Bobby. Fucking
What's
Bobby,
the matter with
bro.
you, Bobby?
Bobby, you fucking, one of those retards? What's wrong with you, bro?
I've seen you in this chat room, Bobby.
I never talked to
unless it's a fake. Dude. Hold on. Let's not be evil with Bobby. Is there a fake Bobby? Because I'm going to tell you right now, there is a bunch of fakes around right now because what they're doing is they're trying to confuse me with Team Muscle. Stop lying, CM. Motherfucker, I don't lie.
Well,
you don't say I'm lying, Jagoff. I seen your name in there.
Look what MB said.
Fucking trick, motherfucker.
My boss was talking crap about Trump in politics all day. It gave me a headache. I got triggered.
I'm sorry I triggered you. I've been known to do that to the best. Even NB now. Damn. And that was unintentional.
Well, we did it to
yeah, like I said, Bobby, I don't know if it was your real name or not, but I seen your name in there with that jersey and the whole 9 yards. So call me a liar, motherfucker. But if you're gonna do that, do it to my face. So I'll drop your punk ass. I ain't lie about nothing. I'm protecting my group. If I see flakes in here, they go.
It's only right, man. Rat Trap City. What's good, brother?
But they probably did the same thing, Maddie.
Okay, Bobby. Well, you know what? Look for a different name or look for a name. Bobby, I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm saying I seen your name in the chat. So you've got a double, buddy. And you might want to figure out to track it down because it's talking tall shit in chat rooms that, you definitely, if you don't like them, you don't want to be in.
Yeah, you should.
Well, they did the same thing with Del Strain. They made a fake.
Yeah, they did B1 too.
Yeah,
and I've seen a fake Cuban B floating around, and I knew it wasn't Cuban B.
No. I've seen like two Maddies. I've seen like two Maddies.
They did me, Maddie. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen fake names of just about any. Hey, if you haven't had a fake name made up about you, you just ain't working hard enough at trolling these idiots. You haven't been on their radar yet. And John Wolf, he will make you a fake name.
This motherfucker.
That's still right, Maddie.
Soy latte mafia.
He's better off not having teeth, Maddie. Holy shit, he's better off going with the buzz down, look like Carlos.
Oh my God.
Now, we still have people to abuse.
Angela,
Chicago, you want to talk about eyebrows over there?
Eyebrows.
Yeah, why does he sound like when he threatens people? It sounds like he's trying to serenade them.
Wait, hold on. I just want to say that Chicago hurt his
down
feelings.
The fucking
hill. Wait. No. The best one was Chicago hurt his feelings.
MRE wants the link, guys.
Yeah, drop the link.
Oh my God.
Chicago hurt his feelings so bad about his fucking eyebrows. His wife fucking chopped his fucking eyebrows down for him, man. I almost had a heart attack. He came in. He's like, "Oh, my wife took care of him."
What's with the eyebrows? You got NB has Johnny Mac over there wearing sunglasses in the house. I got this guy to trim his rugs.
Jesus.
What? Hi, old hag.
What's up, old hag?
He got out the rug doctor for his shit. The Ronco rug doctor. Drop the link. MRE still.
I dropped it. It's in the chat. There it is. Wait, who's NB is back? Is that you?
It's me. Just one thing. First of all, I got him to stop wearing that bra too, Muscle. He took the bra off and he started wearing sunglasses. And all those women are like, why does he wear sunglasses in the house? It's like because we made fun of his eyebrows so bad.
And he's high as fuck. Let's not forget it.
He got him so psychologically fucked over that. He put sunglasses on. What the
He put sunglasses on and took off the sports bra. You can't make this up. And I wish I never made fun of the sports bra. Put the sports bra back on. Holy cow. Those dudes got a mind of their own. Damn. And like, I'm a woman.
Respect the troll, man.
Yeah, but I'm a woman. And I know, like, being free without one on, like, it's not, like, like, you need it on all day. You know what I mean? To hold them together. So the guy must be going through something. Or maybe he only takes it off for YouTube. Hopefully he's wearing it all day.
He lets them dogs off the leash.
He's always got the high beams on, too. That's a little weird.
Did you guys drop the link? Where's MRE?
Oh, you want me to send it to him? I'll send it to him.
Yeah, I thought I just dropped it again.
He asked for it to be dropped.
There he is.
Marie.
What's up?
Can you hear us?
Awkward silence for Marie.
Bribs got him, man.
MRE. Spells racist.
Nuba.
I don't know if your mic is muted, MRE.
He's got his Wi-Fi's a little shabby right now where he's at, he said before.
MOON. Remember that?
Oh.
The dude from The Stand. Did you ever see Stephen King's The Stand? The old one?
Nope.
Oh, you gotta watch that. The dude that says moon in there is funny as hell.
I just want to clarify something that I was cheering my ass off last night when I was watching Fox News. And my boss all day today was going on and on and on about politics, and it made me like walk out the door and say, "Go F yourself." So at that point, I was like, I need a break.
MB, we were going to segue into another topic.
I'm
sure you got.
I just wanted to make it clear, I'm not Republican. I'm not a Democrat.
No.
That's like calling you, like you're saying you got an STD or something.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put that on you.
Go ahead, play the video. Go aad, play the video again, Maddie. I
got you. Hold on. I got you.
Show your face.
That shit is fucking hilarious. Like they really go off their what is it? Their virtual manhood. That's what they stand for. My virtual manhood.
We need Moses for Rad Trap to do like a toothless rap or something that I could put with that. That's what I need, a toothless rap. Moses or Rad Trap.
10 toes down.
You guys heard it. There'll be one done right now. Watch it before the end of the
ND
show.
wants it. She must get it.
MRE, when you want that link again, just let me know.
I'll do a poem, Maddie.
You'll do a poem? Yeah, Lesso could do a poem.
Ooh, a battle, a toothless rap battle?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Are we ready?
Come on, Maddie. Do we got to look at him?
Unfortunately, yeah. For 40
Look at his lips. Blower's cramp. Oh, shit. That's one
all
ugly
this tough stuff. It's real simple. If you're gonna do all of that stuff, at least show your face. I'm all cool with that.
Carlos, you bitch.
Be as you find his work again.
I like that one that NB did where Piggy's in the chair and he's flopping out.
Well, I have one where he's when he's going off because Vinnie Bracco gave me a wrench and he's like, the new beginnings. He's like spits flying. That's a troll.
I laugh so hard at that one where he's in the chair and it looks like he's nodding.
Yeah,
Oh
looks
God,
like he is. Yeah,
I
it sure
seen it.
does.
I laughed so hard I cried. Me and Brenda were sitting here rolling at that shit.
Mrs. Muscle. I gotta I don't know. I see because I stopped watching these channels. I got so disgusted and turned off by them. Like by watching them, it makes me sick because of the things that this community's turned into with the dragging children, dragging kids, putting pictures up of family members, and that's like Toothless. Like he's like, did you guys watch any of him on the Sit Down Girl? No, on he was on someone's channel today, and that guy has a big heart. I like Endu, so I don't want to drag Endu, but he was on Endu's today, and he was making a statement about the hypocrites who call cops and stuff like that. But he was just on Stand Up Guys the other day laughing about how the Stand Up guy was pretending to call the cops. So how can you, oh man.
Exactly.
He was calling Commissioner Gordon on fucking Chicago Muscle. He thinks he's Batman.
3 days of abuse, and I've got the army after me.
And like it's not doxing if he found it on like somewhere, Facebook or something like that. It's not, he doesn't consider it doxing. He didn't go pay for any websites or anything. But why is he sending me pictures of people's brothers who aren't even on YouTube to use for my channel? And my comment to him was like, that person ain't on YouTube. I'm not using that picture. What is that? I consider that not right. Like, okay, Carlos, you can go and take any picture of me you want, any picture from any social media site. But if you send somebody my brother, then we got a fucking problem. Like, don't leave my family out of it.
I got a question. How are they bitching about doxing?
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
When you and MRE were the first people that I am aware of that got doxed. Tell me, how is that possible that they can bitch about doxing when they doxed you guys? They doxed MRE hard.
Yeah, I was doxed too, but what did it do? They killed NB2. I lost that. They were cheering. Oh yeah, we got rid of her, blah blah. I mean, I had NB3, but that was like kind of blank. So what did I do? That's it. You guys are doxing me anyway. I'll just open up my big channel that I had unlisted, and now I can monetize my shit and get paid for my shit. So all you did was fucking help me, losers. I don't care. Make fun of my looks. Make fun of me. Do whatever you want. Like it's, they came after my kid already. They couldn't do that. My kid's still here. She's fine. She's healthy. What else are you gonna do?
These people that are bashing you for your looks and you're this and you're that.
They want to secretly fuck me.
They don't even have girlfriends, okay? They're freaking lonely dorks that sit on the
They touch their pee-pee and try to look up my shorts every time I go live. Those are the same
a bunch
people.
of freaking perverted weirdos that would drop their drawers in a second if you give them.
NB, you're so naughty. I used to get messages like that from these people. I would marry you. You're the type of girl I would marry. Now it's like, she's so ugly. Who would touch that? Ew.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck up.
You know what you ought to do? Flirt with them a little bit, and then say, "See you, bitch."
I can't pretend to flirt with some nasty shit.
It would be worth it just to turn them down, though. Get them all excited, and then be like, "Fuck you, Mark." That would work perfect. It'd be so funny to do it live too.
God, that'd be great.
Get them all, like, "Hi, how are you?" And then be like, "Oh, hi, NB." Be all nice to you and shit, thinking that you're liking them, and then fucking totally turn on them.
Oh my God! Did you guys? So when I first started, the NB channel, Maddie, were you around back? Muscle wasn't, but at first I started, and I was Carlos, the YouTube stalker, Renshaw. And I was going after him real bad to the point where he jumped on FBS and then started going off. I got a page. I had like stupid videos of him. Like I was trolling him, pretending to be these cute girls, so he would give me roses and stuff like that. He stopped giving roses. And then, so then I turned it into FBS because I saw a lot of stuff with him. And Carlos didn't give me enough content. But in the beginning, like I seen that he was like a problem. You know what I mean? Like, and then today they're like asking for everybody give him a second chance. We already did. We gave you the second chance when you came over here, when you left Piggy's channel. But what did he do? He got in all of our DMs, acted like our friends, told all our information to the other side when he went back over there. Was he really our friend, or was it just an undercover sting? Because I don't trust the fuck. I don't trust him. This fucking. Do we bury him with or without dentures?
I don't know
dentures on the other
who's
side?
asking you to give him a second chance, but I'm gonna tell you right now, T-Muscle's on his ass, and we ain't bullshitting. There is no second chance. He tried to hurt me and dox my family, and it's on.
Period. And defends it and tries to say that it's not true. Like, oh, then he's bold, he's full of shit.
It's
like,
forever
bro,
on.
Stop
hey,
it,
Cuban
bro.
B, what's
Stop
up,
fucking
brother?
lying. Cuban B, what's good, brother?
Yeah, it's forever on with Carlos and Nelson and Big Lou and their other friend.
But I say no dentures, by the way.
No
dentures.
No. Hey, Matty, I heard he's live right now. Carlos on the Syringe Masters show.
That's what you call triggered.
Well, there we go again, because the Syringe Master, he swore up and down, I'm just cool with him because I need to get intel on common sense, aka Brandon Bell. And then as soon as like, you know, I wasn't not even cool with him, and I'm hearing the righty guy kind of like saying stuff that like I've said to Carlos that I never said to anybody else, and I'm like, where is this kid getting the information from? And I looked at, I said it's Carlos. He said, no, it's not. Carlos would never do that. Who else is going to give him that information? Definitely Carlos. But he was making it like it was all this undercover thing. I'm just being cool with him to be undercover. Remember, did he say that to you, Maddie?
Yeah. Yep.
And now he's up his ASS.
You know how it works, NB. I feed information to people to see where it lands.
Yeah, well.
And I caught him red-handed, so.
Hey, Predator, take your fucking bots and bounce. Thank you, Crew Mel.
I don't know. There's a MRE said he's having Wi-Fi issues at work. He's trying to get on, but he's trying. But yeah, this whole guys, we gotta like stand together and just that's it. We just gotta stick together. These people, let them freaking bury themselves. They look ridiculous more and more every day. Today was the icing on the cake. You know, the way Lee abused them.
Oh. And the way we struck him.
That was like a 1-2 punch right there.
So So maybe he only got a warning. I got a harassment and bullying warning, and then the second time they suspended me for a week. So maybe we need to get one more on there.
Yeah, you know, he's always inviting people on the show. Certain words really work well.
Well, why are they complaining about getting struck when they struck down two of my... Okay, NB1 got struck down twice because I fought it and got it back. NB2 got struck down. Muscle, what are you on, channel number fucking 4?
Yeah, they're over here. He's a snitch. He struck our channel. Idiot, I just lost one 3 days ago. You know?
And then my NB channel, when they, you know, I did a video defending myself against those memes, and they struck me and I got suspended for a week. Yeah. And they took Joey's channel down. They took Bay8's channel down when we didn't even really do content on that. Well, I reported him for having a second channel after because he put his name on NB so that when they doxed, they would put his address out there, which they did. So he lost Bay8. This is all them reporting us. We're getting shut down and struck like crazy. So give it back to them full force, guys. Fuck this.
Absolutely.
And eye for a fucking eye. I won't cross the line and go after kids and dox and do that type of shit. Muscle, you got your own opinions. You do what you want to do.
Well,
but
no kids. I don't want to. But like, if his son says he wants to beat me up and he's running his mouth in jail over there, yeah, he's fair game. He's 30 years old. That ain't a kid. Just because it's his kid.
Scumbag too.
You know, just because it's his kid, am I supposed to? You know, you got a 30-year-old kid and he walks up and punches me in the nose. Oh, I'm sorry, he's your kid. I'm not supposed to fight him. Yeah, fucking break. They're all full of shit. Their morals are bullshit.
Rat Trap.
What's up?
City. What's up, brother?
Hey. What's up, my man?
Can you write a song for me, please?
Yes, yeah, I could probably do that.
We need a toothless rat. You'll have fun.
You will. Yes.
Yeah, I'll see what I can get into. I'll see what I can do.
Whenever you have time.
Yeah. No, I'll look around for something that'll work.
Rat Trap, I mean, if you need inspiration, you look at that picture, Carlos. But be warned, don't stare at it too long. Legend has it that all your teeth will just start disintegrating.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we can't have that. Yeah, no, I was in that chat today, and I see all my friends here, so I figured I'd pop in for a minute and throw my 2 cents on the table.
Yes.
On the Carlos situation over there? You were in.
Yeah, on all. Yeah. On all of that. I saw Chicago earlier than that. When I clicked into that, what is it? The Deadly. I just saw that started to pop up in some links. The Deadly chat.
Yeah.
So I saw all that go down earlier today. So that was nice. I'm glad to because we everybody that's sitting here on this panel, we were all there like the very day that piece of crap and his buddy Nicky even like started showing up. You know what I mean? And like some of us, like right from practically when they said hello, Chicago included, me, I know he's not around anymore, but Vinny Green, Maddie, we were all just like, yeah, that's what a no good motherfucker looks like. You know what I mean? Like as soon as they popped in, and then they started talking, we were just like, you guys can just fuck off. How about that? And it kind of like only got worse. And I remember, I don't know how many of you remember, but he was posting pictures of him like he was holding a stinger. You know what I mean? Like one of those things that you have to like walk, or was it? They called it. They also call it a not a stinger, but anyway, it's like the name of like another fish or something. It's a federal tool that they use when they go out and they scan like for cell phones and Wi-Fi signals and stuff in public. And he was holding one in a picture.
Oh
and I'm
shit!
like,
Yup. He just like picked it up and he was like, "You got this?" Wasn't it some shit like that?
He was outside. He was outside. There was pictures of him he was putting out, and one of them was him standing outside. I want to say like there was water in the background. He's full on holding this stinger, which is like a government tool. And I'm like, yeah, why didn't you just wear a uniform, bro? You know, he's obviously not a cop, but I mean, you know, he's just dirty, man. If he was letting everybody know that's how he was playing from the beginning. Like, I'm looking for info. I'm gonna put. You know, like we knew he was involved in the MRE stuff from the jump.
He's not a Fed dude, but he, to say that he couldn't be working with him, you know what I mean? That's I can't guarantee.
Oh yeah, well I mean like at the very beginning, again he's not around anymore, but like Vinny Green and I basically were like, look, this dude obviously did time. So did Calandra. Calandra is trying to dox MRE. It's very, very likely that when Calandra was going to his handlers and all that stuff, you know, I need help with this, that, and the other thing, that they paired him up with like some dirty ex-detectives or some people that knew some dirty ass people that were willing to get into that kind of game, you know? So like that's kind of like where I was at. Right?
That's my opinion. Yeah. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, the guy's just a no, of course. I you know, but yeah, the guy's just a narc that works any side he can to get $1. And I love that you brought up the paperwork for his businesses and stuff. And I thought Dell made an excellent point on top of that, which is, you know, number one, he's obviously scamming and lying. And then number two, you scammed and lied as a felon. Like you can't make this shit up.
Did you see that show though, that MRE, the one that MRE got him so triggered on when he was like Stax and Calandra? And MRE went in chat, and then when Calandra got on, it was like he acted like he didn't know who Calandra was, but then they were acting like they were old buddies who knew each other for a long time, and they've been talking. Right. So it's like, I saw the clips. Something like that, and I knew once they got MRE, they were going to get me. It was only a matter of time because there was so much that we were doing together. And he even said to me right before that my Cash App screwed up. Like a couple days before he got doxxed, my Cash App screwed up. Something's wrong with my StreamYard. Somebody's in my crap. I'm going to get doxxed. Like we knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, well, I'm next, whatever. Yeah, and he told me, go away, shut down everything and go away. And I didn't want to leave, you know, my friends. I'm going to stick around. If they dox me, they dox me.
Yeah, it really is just a strange mix of things going on over there where like you have someone that did all this time that really should be against every kind of behavior that he exhibits on a daily basis, right? It's fucking crazy. Like I've heard Chicago say many times, like this guy's literally saying he's doxing people like openly and like he's looking for people's information and he's like literally narking on people and trying to get them in trouble. Like that's the literal opposite of what someone that's done 20 years should be like, you know. It doesn't.
Right.
Absolutely.
But the whole thing about it is when you start that bullshit, what are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to take the moral high ground? You know, you punch me in the face, I'm not taking a moral high ground. I'm going to hit you back, and just as hard, if not harder, than you hit me. So,
well, when you left a little bit, but this is a question because I don't pay attention to that channel. And I have the same feelings now everybody listen to this, please. Heed my warning. When a new creator comes into this community, please Give them time before we start hopping on their channel and promoting them, because we've seen 2 new people come in. We've seen the SoFlo, and then we've seen the sit down girl. They're new people that came in and they wanted all of us on their shows and in their chats, and they acted one way. And as soon as they started getting subs, then they're using their platform to bash us and our friends. So be very weary who we start. Links were dropping, these new people, dropping new people's links, promoting them, going on their panels. Give them time to see where they really stand and what they're going to do, because we cannot be promoting these channels and building them up for them to a couple months later then bash one of our friends, dox one of our
turn
friends.
on us, right? We build them up, and they use that power that we gave them to hurt us. I agree.
Yes,
I agree.
And there's been so many of them. So I was like that with SoFlo, and now the stand-up guy. But so I didn't watch.
You know how standoffish I am, so it's I'm always like that. Yeah. I don't even reply.
When you were gone, when you were dealing with that family stuff, you were gone. Was Maddie? Was he still doing a lot of the stuff that he was doing? Did it slow him down, or he kept it up?
I would say he slowed down. Yeah, he was. It was slow, for sure. And then he just came right back. Yeah, it's like big time. He's the most triggered fucking human being walking this planet.
So a lot of this behavior is triggered because muscle triggers the shit out of him, is what I'm trying.
Yes,
which is hilarious, right? Because he comes into this not knowing anybody, right? In the very beginning, again, we kind of infer how he got here, so we know that he knew who the people were and what they were up to, but he didn't actually know, and even no one had spoken to him before. And then, since then, up until now, he's actually made it super personal with a lot of people. That's very odd. That he has such thin skin, right? Yeah, you know what I mean, Muscle. Like if he moved into a situation to be the cog in the wheel, and he was just kind of hired to do something, and all of a sudden now he's to the point where he gets triggered by these people. It's dude, you're amateur, right? Amateur, super amateur. Yeah, and he's causing more harm to himself than anybody else. I mean, he's obviously hurting certain people's feelings that aren't in this.
He went to expose people here and got completely exposed by me.
Right. Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's what I'm saying. He has the only people I would say he's caused any actual and it would be emotional or psychological kind of damage, or the people in the chats that they go after for no reason, just to I don't know. I guess it's an easy mark for them. Maybe it makes them intrinsically feel better about their shitty selves somehow. But maybe those people were affected, but. He just every time he just makes himself look worse and worse and worse and worse and worse.
Every day it's worse every day.
Well, they're the table full of rejects, the internet rejects who nobody else wanted. That's who jumps on their panel. You know what I mean?
They're table 9 from The Wedding Singer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Always.
Yeah, and it's true. Everybody who couldn't fit in with this group is over there talking shit about us now.
Load of the Sheets, Hepsi. They got the Stone Sailor who tried to make his way on Joey's channel for a little bit, and Joey saw what we saw what it was about over there. That's the only time he would act super weird, and all the weird perverted jokes he would make, and all the weird gay jokes with he's
a fucking weird old pussy.
Yes.
Well, the bottom line is there's a lot of street wisdom on this side. And we smell a fake before a lot, you know what I mean? We sniff them out long before they ever actually penetrate our group, because with that.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. That's what I said. The very day they popped up in those chats, we were all screw off.
Yeah, exactly. Rat Trap's I'm standoffish. Well, guess what? That's street life. Everybody's standoffish till they get to know you. You know what I mean?
A lot of them people, I think, are even if it's just because of the amount of times they've overdosed, they're definitely there's a lot of mentally handicapped people over there, a little touched in the head,
Yeah.
Or the old guys used to say, they got a touch of the palsy. You know what I'm saying? They're really, really fucking stupid people.
What do you mean about that?
Just touch.
Be careful with that old guy. Be careful with that old guy shit there, Red Tramp.
Yeah. Well, you heard the expression.
I heard expressions that you don't even know exist.
I'm sure of that. I'm sure of that. Anyway,
I just don't know where they grew up, because in my old neighborhood in Chicago, they wouldn't have lasted a week for real.
Forget about it. That's what I used to say about Tony Pizza. I'm like, how does this guy live? How has he walked through life and being alive. Like he has to go to supermarkets, he has to go to McDonald's, right? He has to like go places where there's human beings that are not, you know, just like he wakes up
that
in the
have
morning,
a sense of smell.
just gets dressed up like a people, you know. Yeah, he's not a real person. He gets dressed up like a people in the morning, you know, and he has to go out around other like real human beings that somehow he's still breathing. Either he's only expressing this stuff online, you know, or somehow like he has an angel looking at man.
That, or he just smells so bad because we've never actually smelled him. Nobody wants to go near him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's like sit down, girl. You could tell that motherfucker stinks. Does not like believe in deodorant, you know.
Oh
No,
yeah.
that,
I think he smells like bologna.
Like bologna, or like a brothel and like dirty hot dog water, maybe something.
Like that jail bologna. I've never been to jail, but I'm sure jail bologna smells, right, guys?
Ass and potato chips.
Yeah, right.
With a touch of like honey mustard or something that's been rotting.
He's going to be in trouble after this because he's going to put David Monpass up on his wall.
No, and he's the type that, like, you know, I do not believe a word that comes out of his mouth, and I don't even watch him that much. But he lied about having a kid. He lied about calling the cops. Supposedly, he might have still called the cops. He lied. Is he married? Where is he? You know, like. Everything's a lot. He's saying it's just for clicks and views. I'm trying to make you guys laugh. This is all entertainment. Of course, I don't have a son, and I could jump on any panel and manipulate you guys to like me. And it's like, okay, he's saying he's sober. He's sober, but he's drunk every night. So he probably is like smells like that booze and bologna when he wakes up in the morning. You know, like the booze smell that comes off drunk.
Yeah, with a tad of prune juice.
Oh, did you hear him playing Sons of Italy last night? Sons of Italy's messages.
No, what happened?
Oh man, Maddie, I'll send it to you. I have one of them. He's up there on his channel last night. He took it down, but he was playing the Sons of Italy's like voice messages. Those two were friends for 60 years. He threw his friend of 60 years under the bus to bring somebody on his panel to trash his friend of 60 years. Anybody on here trashes one of my friends on here for 2 months or a month, a friend of a month. I would say you have to be my friend for at least 2 months, and you got to show me. It's going down. You guys know who my group is. If anybody trashes one of my friends that's even on here, you know, that you guys know it's going down. Let alone a friend of 60 fucking years.
Yeah, wow. What kind of loyalty is that?
That's crazy shit.
That's zero street code whatsoever right there.
Yeah, well, that's right. That's just like no class at all, right? You know.
Can I ask you something? I wasn't paying that much attention to him till I seen Carlos over there, and I went to throw him a beating. But what was the problem there between him and Sons? It wasn't my business, so I didn't really, ask Sons. But what is the story there? What happened?
It was pizza. Sons didn't want pizza on there, and that's what escalated. It escalated from there.
And I think Sons was a little upset too when he started calling me a tramp. I think that bothered him too, that whole fiasco.
Yeah,
remember the night when he was going off calling me a tramp? I don't think Sons approved of that either. So I think it was like a couple. I think it escalated with a couple different things, with some of stand-up girls' behavior.
Well, he was obviously she, the weird AIDS dispensary, whatever you want to call that thing, that stole a fucking wig off a mannequin. It was obviously lurking in your chat. Because people were going off, and like Red was in there, I was in there, there were other very, very talented trolls in there, and we were all letting that thing have it. And I think that was when it decided it was like gonna try and back off you. Honestly, that was just my 2 cents, because it seemed like it wanted to try and play and get those views and shit until it realized that it was gonna go down.
He's making fun of Chicago.
He started in on you, didn't he, NB, because you defended MRE, right?
Yes. He trashed MRE.
I heard him. Yeah, said he had a viper mouth, and he was
because he wanted Piggy to
mouth like a viper. He has a mouth like a viper.
And Liza Minnelli, she is the best ever. Liza Minnelli. Maddie, I sent you the clip.
Come take a walk with me. Come take a walk with me. I'll put you in the tomato garden.
He's making fun of Chicago about not eating carrots and shit, and he just pulled a syringe out of his arm. What's with this guy? I mean,
I call him fetal alcohol syndrome face, and he goes, "I don't even drink." And now he's like, "I don't even fetal alcohol." Maybe he said,
He's a fucking more. What a mook.
If you were a fucking crumb bum, I could fucking, and a drunk, I could understand them eyebrows, but now you got no excuse, motherfucker.
Yeah, Maddie, did you get the thing I sent you to Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it up right now.
To be honest, I think that ain't his wife that he lives with. I think it's his sister. He's a deadbeat. He lives on the couch.
That's some old lady he's like feeding drugs to. Yeah, that's some old lady he's feeding drugs to.
Or stealing her drugs from.
Wait, didn't he say if anybody uses his content, he's gonna hurt them?
Oh yeah, right.
Okay, well, we're using it. Come find us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come find us, stand-up guy. This is your content. You do not have permission to use my content.
You got permission to eat a dick, motherfucker.
You told me to go fuck myself? You want to have 3 pieces over me? I hope your fucking show gets to fucking destroyed tonight. And you want to know something? If I want to destroy you and your show, believe me, I can fucking destroy you. If I have to go on every fucking show and fucking destroy you and your fucking name, I will fucking do it. How dare you tell me to fuck myself? We're friends for over 60 years and you take that piece of shit over me? This is how you fucking talk to me? Go fuck yourself. This is how you talk to me. Go fuck yourself. Let me tell you something, Michael. You're talking to the wrong fucking guy. I will fucking destroy you. Watch me. You better apologize to me. You better fucking apologize to me, man, because I'm going on every fucking show and destroy you. I'm going to fucking destroy you, Michael. So you better fucking talk to me right now. And you better be fucking nice to me. How dare you tell me to fuck myself? Every fucking channel talking about you. I gotta fucking destroy you. You better fucking tell me.
Otto, take it easy, you son of a bitch.
I love stand-up guy for this. I mean, I love Sons of Billy. This is awesome.
One more time, Mike. One more time.
And he's such a fucking little fucking bottom bitch simp motherfucker that he's like, oh, give it to me one more time. Come on, give it to me one more time.
Yo, and he listen, this stand-up guy played like 3 or 4 different messages the Sons of Italy sent him. That guy told him off in his freaking messages. Good job, Sons of Italy.
Sons of Italy, good for you, brother.
Man, I only supported one of them, but everyone got better. And he got more and more mad. It got better. Trust me.
Drop some fire in the chat. Drop fire in the
fucking broken. What do you expect?
And listen, anybody who wants to leave that guy a DM, a voicemail, any type of message, expect it to go on YouTube now, because look what he did to his friend of 60 years. He's playing his voicemails all over YouTube, trying to humiliate him. And he's not humiliated. We're giving him a standing ovation. Good job, Sons of Italy. We love you. You're welcome on my channel any day of the week.
And if you ever need me to help you do a show that you do, I'll come on your first one, brother.
I got your back, Sons of Italy. He's not going to humiliate you.
That's a really old guy, right? That's Sons of Italy. He's a really, really old guy. If I right, that's the right person.
He's 68 years old. He's younger than me.
Yeah, but
okay.
Like we said, he's a real old motherfucker.
Friends of 60 years since they were 8 years old. Friends of 60 years, and he's doing this shit to him.
I feel fucking attacked.
Disgusting. What's the matter, Zio?
I feel attacked with all this old shit.
I know. I'll make you. You want to come over later? I'll make you dinner.
Don't say you're gonna make me oatmeal or something.
No.
You know, it's not like we're saying you fart dust or anything.
Whatever you want. Whatever you want. You can call me Grandma. You can call me Grandma.
That's some weird fetish. Maybe Zio would be down with that.
Who is that? Lesso? Studio Lesso.
Oh, yeah, right. There you go. We're going to put you in some diapers and going to feed you some oatmeal and some yogis.
Everyone is younger than Zio.
Oh, slow it down.
What's the other one? Zio Lesso?
I think he's just holding out for a bath.
I don't know. I haven't seen Sons of Italy, though, in a while, actually. I haven't seen it.
I haven't. I hope he's all right. But if anybody plays, you do not have permission to use my content. I'm telling you all right now. You do not have your permission. He's yelling at Chicago Muscle. I'll kick you in the balls down this hill. You don't have my permission to use my content.
Motherfucker, we'll go in the tomato plants and get fucking filthy.
Everybody please stop
God, yeah, drop some links in the chat, mods, please. This is fucking great.
And we shout out to We Push Back. We love you.
Yes, always.
I think he should be Chris Casparose's groomer.
Oh, that guy. That guy, that's the autistic kid that goes after you and tries to beat you up for touching his backpack.
You touched my strap! You touched my strap!
Yep, you're going to die for that.
I feel like with Casparos, it was like, that was my
I don't feel emotion.
First,
I am a person of color. I don't feel emotion.
It's like, MRE, she was my friend first. She was my friend first.
Yeah.
MRE.
No inflection. No inflection. My friend.
Like
fucking weirdo.
Yeah, my friend first.
Lights out. 11 o'clock. Definitely 11 o'clock. Fucking Rain Man.
Exactly. Yeah.
Fucking
yeah, right.
100,
No, unfortunately, he doesn't even have that.
Now, is that good for your show, guys?
Yeah, that's
well,
great.
I'm on here. You got a pretty
Yeah, but listen, look at the panel right now.
yeah.
All great, the greatest right now. Some of the
The
greatest.
18.
Yeah, we are missing one element to this panel, Mr. MRE.
Yeah, he's got bad Wi-Fi at work.
Yeah, that
Can't get
fucking
on.
JC sent a sniper. It shot his Wi-Fi off his roof.
Oh man!
Everybody was
shot his
like,
antenna.
"Oh, he's scared to do a live." Remember how they used to say I was scared to do a live? Oh, he's a dork. He can't talk. Blah, 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 blah.
I didn't talk. I didn't talk for like 8 months. I didn't say a word, and I destroyed these people.
I legitimately was telling you guys the truth. If I was to try and get on my phone right now and do this, it would crap out. It won't work. But I finally broke down and went and got a good headset. You know, wireless Bluetooth set that I could just sit across the room now. I'm sitting here looking at a 75-inch TV on a water-cooled computer doing this with
I'm
wireless.
sitting here on my dirty furniture. According to FBS's people, I have dirty furniture and a dirty apartment, and I'm sitting here in my dirty apartment.
Yes, and it's never been cleaned ever.
And Joe's under the couch. And Joey's under the couch.
Yeah, and the way they describe where I live, they describe where Muscle lives too, is like the same description. It was like the same. I'm like, wait a minute, I thought I lived there. You can't live where I live.
You don't
Muscle.
have orange doors too?
NB is so dirty.
What you got to do is you got to get a clip of that English channel, like that channel 4, and then like put up the picture, and then like right when the picture shows, all you hear is that British voice that says, "This is the BBC."
Listen, those motherfuckers' house was in bankruptcy, okay? And I'm telling you, my rent is definitely a lot more money than their freaking mortgage. New York rent is expensive.
And
that's it.
Shack. How do you lose a crack shack?
I agree.
That's what I want to know.
Well, when you can only sell enough to support your habit, when you barely sell enough to support your habit, and there's nothing left over in the morning, his own words. But I'm the best DJ and the best dad ever. And Shannon says, my FBS.
Let me ask you something. Why do you guys think he was taking them trips back and forth to Florida?
Because I'm going to tell you why. Because I think that Danny Trio filed some paperwork. So I think he had to go back the second time.
You can't give a blowjob over the internet.
Whoa, you think he
true.
had to go back there to handle legal issues?
That's what I thought. I mean, somebody left. That's just my opinion. No, I don't know.
Right. I mean, I never even thought about that.
Yeah, the second time, that's what I was thinking. And I didn't want to say it too. I don't want to say it too. Okay, allegedly, because if there is something going on, there's, he wants to hush, Danny. So I feel bad now that I said that. But that was just what I was thinking. Maybe there was some kind of legal stuff going on because he said he was going to file some stuff because they had a social security number.
Oh, boy. Okay. Kind of like that same thing that Josie's been talking
about. And then
about.
Hep C went. Didn't Hep C go like a week later? Doesn't it make sense? Maybe they both had something they had to go down there for in a rush last minute.
Maggot's a big rat. And it's this guy, he calls himself Benny D. Over.
Benny D. Over. Bend over.
Is your brother Ankle D. Grabber?
Bend over. On your ass so the rat maggot can bite it.
Is that who he is, Ankle D. Grabber? The
Coke
Dick Rider. These people kill me. They actually think they're clever. They'll get smoked up so hard, so fast, so easy.
David, what's the matter? Somebody's pissing. Cletus, leave David alone, please. Cletus.
Yeah, Cletus, behave. You and David, behave.
Get along. But
who is Cletus? Do we know?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I remember
I've seen.
FBS was in Miami, and they were saying NB wishes she could afford a vacation. She wishes. NB cannot afford vacations. And then like 3 days later, I flew down to Florida. So it's like, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
We got Jehovah in the chat. I hope he didn't bring us all Watchtowers and Awake magazines.
You should have bring
What
your
the
friend
hell?
back.
My friend's gonna come soon. She's a couple weeks. She's like a week and a half, 2 weeks. She'll be here. She's coming to visit. I'll bring her to the bingo hall.
Yeah, she can go give me a sponge bath.
Okay. She's coming soon in a little bit. David Cameron. I don't know. I know Cletus. Yes, I know Cletus. Do I know his name, his address, or if it's a boy? No, I know Cletus from chats for a while. That's it.
Is a troll.
Yeah, but I'm not saying like I know his name and social security number and his address and stuff, David. He's always been cool and had my back in chats. Now, does he do it with you?
Hey, David, he keeps fucking up. I'll get it for you.
David.
Kid Rock says Zio has life experience. That's always a good thing.
Yeah, I got so much I forgot half of it.
And you guys block Cletus. Do you think he's not going to come back under a different name? Like, really, just argue, just either ignore the trolls or go back and forth with them. Because what they're going to do, David, they're just going to come back with another name.
Yeah, just get them.
Yeah, trolls are fine. You only want to block SoFlo assholes and FBS fanboys. Now them, beat them in the head with a wrench.
Exactly. And you know the shit. If any degenerate, obviously you get them out. Fake names, trying to dox people.
Listen, any trolls come in and go at David. I need at least 4 people in chat to have David's back and go back at them. So it's 4-on-1. Help him out.
Yeah, say don't fuck with David.
I used to be a little thin-skinned with the trolls, and I'd want to block them real, But I found the art of abusing them and letting some of them stay. Like,
and then eventually they'll be your friend, right? Then they want to be your friend. Like you go back and forth. You have a cute little, like the guys who fight on the playground and then they shake hands and they're best friends the rest of their lives.
I don't know that. No.
Like, don't guys fight each other?
And then drop 5 on you, the likelihood of us being friends is very little.
Yeah, right. I agree.
I would shake your hands.
Right.
You turn around, kick you in the balls.
Well, I mean, after I'm done whipping your ass, I'll pick you up, dust you off, and get you high. I'll smoke a bowl with you. But if I don't know if we'll ever be friends. I just kind of do that because I don't want him to go call the cops on me and shit. It's a technique.
Yeah, disfiguring a face is a felony, right?
Do you realize that now that you're over with those women, Muscle, those women are a lot worse. Those women are like, they're just like Johnny Hep C. He's met his match. These girls are the same type as him.
There's a couple of them that I like real well, and there's a couple of them that I don't.
No, but they're all the same. Yeah. There's a couple that are real cool, and then there's a couple, but they're all like him. Like, I'm gonna call your job. I'm gonna call your wife. I'm gonna call your husband. I'm gonna call your sisters, uncles, aunt. I'm gonna call CPS, and I'm going legal. I'm gonna take you down. And they mail each other boxes of dicks. Like Maria got some chocolate dicks. She ate that shit right on live. She was like, "These are good." They send each other like dicks.
Hell no. That's awesome.
They're like, she checked to make sure they were like edible, and they were. And the guy who she ate them. But these girls are like, he's met his match with these people, so I'm waiting. They don't
I am just there to stoke the fire. Because I hate Mac as much as you.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We've been on Mac.
For sure. That one stays on the menu.
Months, so it's fun to see him take a beating over there. It's hilarious.
From women, though.
Yeah, he stays on the menu. I'll tell you what's weird about it though is it shows you how predatory they are.
Well, they went after me, a woman in the community, right?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like when they left this community, they didn't go into football. They didn't go into baseball. They went looking for women. That's predatory.
They went to crochet.
Yep.
Yeah, but check this out. He ran into some predators, bro, because Code of the Streets is sitting over there right now with that Just Jules chick.
Oh my God.
And she is in love and he's in jail right now, but she's sticking up for him. Oh, he didn't really do it and all this. Dude, I got news clips of this dude. He's a sex trafficker in 9 states. Okay, and this dude's a real this woman's psychotic. Do you know who I'm talking about, MB?
She didn't like me when she became friends with them, but she was actually her and 90 Days on Blast were like the only ones I really kept in contact that much while my channel was shut down. I would like check them out like on Instagram and stuff when they went live, and me and her were like, but we're okay. But she became friends with them, so I heard she trashed me a little bit, whatever.
Yeah, but what did you know about her ex? I mean,
I saw the stuff, but I never looked into it. I just saw what people put out and didn't pay too much attention of the real, you know what I mean, the real life stuff. But
I looked into it a little bit, and it's crazy. There's news clippings. What it was this guy was getting women addicted to heroin and then pimping them out and then just piecemealing them every day, just enough to keep them around.
Wow, bro.
Yeah, sickening shit.
Yeah, and I remember there were some messages that were put out too, but I mean,
there's he. If you watch the news feed, they actually put this guy's messages that were on Facebook where he was selling these women.
Yeah, but let's.
So she hangs out with Chode now. You're saying?
Yes, this woman.
Oh well, that's easy to figure out. It's obvious why. I mean, they obviously have something in common. They both their butt took.
They're just nasty.
But then Code came in with Hep C, and Hep C turned on all of them. Horrible things, but Code's okay now. It makes no sense. They came in together and get it. Let's go back to the men though on Mob too.
Did you hear SoFlo bashing Johnny Mac?
Yeah.
I swear to God, they all flip on each other. Hey, it's a bunch of liberals. They eat each other.
We going back to politics?
Honestly, Chris.
Not really. It's just a general comment.
Take it easy. Don't fucking start leaving.
God damn it, myself.
Don't get in your peepees.
Honestly, Casper Rosa fits over there like a glove. Honestly.
Oh yeah, he does.
Him and fucking FBS, they could be like a nice couple if
well, they could go to the same hospital for sure, but you're gonna have to give Casper Rosa some Cheerios to count.
With Toothless.
Yeah.
My FBS likes to pee on my head, and then I mow the lawn.
I like BBC. It's in me and all over me.
I filmed a pony video.
This is the BBC.
He takes him to that pony island to get turned on so she'll smash him. That's it. That's why they go pony hunting so much, because she's used to things the size of ponies.
What I understand, that's how our eyes.
He can't get it up, which is why I'm telling you, she pegs him.
Oh yeah, but when she got
he's getting pegged, he can't get it up.
Well, he has a heart problem. I mean, look what he's looking at though. But she's looking at him. I'm if I was looking at any guy that.
Oh my God, he's looking at each other, right? You got bingo wings and fucking herpes face. Holy shit!
Yeah, and FBS isn't an attractive sight on top of a woman.
Well, imagine what that smells like. The both of them together. That's like a sandwich together and yucky smells. Ew.
It probably smells like the inside of Carlos's mouth.
He's scared of his own toothbrush.
Oh, I haven't had dinner yet. That's nasty. Carlos's mouth.
Not for sure.
Kids are scared. People are scared. Boogeyman, ghosts, demons. This motherfucker's scared of a toothbrush. Ain't that a bitch? 10 toes down, running from the fucking toothpaste.
Yeah, 10 toes down, trying to get the fuck out of there.
What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Oh God.
So how many plots are we digging up tonight? How many? 3?
I think there's been 3. Yeah.
Hey everybody, hit the like.
Yeah, hit that like button.
I think we should do a Casper Rosa funeral.
I thought this was a Casper Rosa funeral.
This is like a mass burial. I feel like we're
Yeah,
throwing a
it's
bunch
3
of
and
people
1.
down tonight.
Everybody sub to Rat Trap City's page, please. Chicago Muscle NB and Maddie and the Uncles.
Yes.
Yeah, I need it. I just got struck.
Drop those links.
Everybody's got to find my page again.
Yo, I have a bunch of your videos that I recorded unlisted because I knew you'd get struck and I wanted to save it.
Yeah. Are they the good ones or what?
Oh yeah, like the charges on Mac and stuff like that, the police reports, yeah, and everything.
Yeah, very good.
I'm like FUCK. There's stuff I wanted there, so I started recording some of your stuff I wanted and just unlisting it. And I'm telling you guys, anything that you guys like, guys, get clips of it. They like to dirty delete, guys. I'm not even saying put it out there, but just people in chat clip stuff and put it on a sock account unlisted. Just if we need it in this community to prove them wrong or something like that, because we're all about showing their own words, facts, and proof.
Yep.
You know, so they've been deleting stuff left and right. We all need to come together. Clip stuff that's important. You think get it unlisted on sock accounts?
Yeah, I agree because what they like to do is lie and slander us, and when we save it, we have proof against them.
Mm-hmm. That's why we're so good at what we do, because we have so much archived. You know what I mean?
Right. You know, you can't hide your, police reports. They're online. They're public.
Or their own words. Even whatever they said last month opposed to this month, or 6 months ago opposed to this month.
You want to hear a good one? Johnny Mac said the reason he got charged for fighting with his wife is he hit her with a pillow.
What?
Yes, he's the My Pillow guy. He's now beating women with pillows. That's why he got arrested.
You pillow fighting bitch.
He also had charges for beating an old man, 60-something years old, right? Elderly abuse?
Yes, his stepfather he beat up when he was 67.
What
Real
a
tough
bitch.
guy.
Not surprised, though. He has anger issues. You see the way he talks to ND? It's like he wants to hit
Yeah.
He wants to hit me.
Oh.
ND, I told you,
Well,
Lauren.
we'll see what happens when Chode has a flashback and tries to, get in there and motorboat him.
Yeah, they have a little bit of Bible study could go on.
Oh, this
he's gonna have a flashback and he's gonna get all excited and he's gonna start motorboating them fucking hepatitis titties. It'd be gross, man.
Oh, that's gross.
Terrible. Yeah.
Fucking gross.
Yeah, and he tells people he's an ex-drug addict when he's sitting there high on methadone.
Dude,
you think milk comes out of those boobs? Do you think he's milking? Like the estrogen? I think he gives his wife methadone and she gives him estrogen.
He's breastfeeding.
That's my theory, allegedly. I'm not putting it out there as a fact. It's just my theory that she's feeding him estrogen and he's feeding her methadone. So they're both like getting each other. You know what I mean? Like she's probably hitting like when you get a certain age, like your hormones go up. So sometimes women need some extra estrogen. So she's like, you got me hooked on methadone. I'm going to get you hooked on estrogen.
Yeah, what does Piggy say? I don't know if it's true. I'm just repeating what I heard.
Yeah. Well, I didn't hear it. I'm just going with things that I'm assuming, and I'm not putting it out there as fact.
The way these guys, though, bro, this dude was over here just how there's just so no shame in getting low, like it's just ridiculous. I don't, you know what I mean?
No, just tell us. Say it, Maddie. Let's everybody mute and give Maddie 5 minutes to vent.
No, I don't gotta vent. That's fine. I'm just saying, like, just the way they're just getting up there every single fucking day continuously. No shame in their game. Like, I'll go after your family. Like, what the fuck does the family, like, you're on YouTube by yourself. Your family didn't create the account with you. You know what I mean? Like, if you're beefing with somebody, you know, when you got every day going after the family and, like, kids, you know, like going after Victoria.
That's just because you have no IQ. You get like MRE says, you got no balance. You can't hang. You can't argue. You can't think on the spot. You're not quick with it. You know.
Right.
So they get all hurt and discouraged, and that's what they resort to. Yep, that's what they resort to. Straight up bitch shit, rat shit. Yep.
Also, Patty, you gotta understand these are the type of
and you'd think that they would do it on the DL.
Yeah. Go ahead. What you saying, Russell?
They don't have the intelligence to keep it down. You know what I mean? Too obvious to everybody. I'm sorry, Zio. Go ahead, buddy.
I just think they're all a bunch of fucking pussies, and this is the only place that they can act bold and brave because they can't do it at home. They can't do it in their life ever. This is it. So they never had the opportunity because if they anywhere else they did it, they had to worry about getting punched in the fucking mouth. They don't have to worry about that. So they can say whatever they want and they can speak freely.
They are so angry. They're like,
exactly.
They got.
Yeah. That's what I was saying earlier. The proof of that is Tony.
Oh, your voice! Don't even get me started.
All right, listen, guys, I got to go pick up the kid. So you guys have a good night. Everybody in chat, thank you. Everybody on panel, it was fun. And R.I.P. to the eyebrows. Unfortunately, you might be scared of toothbrushes, but before I go, I'm throwing a toothbrush in this casket, and it's electric, so it does vibrate. And who's the other one? Oh, Casperosa. She was my friend first.
Oh, be mean. Put an apple in there.
Oh, an apple.
Put an apple in there. He can't eat it. That's mean. Put that in there. Yeah, there you go. Here's an apple.
For the toothless, you get an apple and a toothbrush. How's that? A vibrating toothbrush. One that is electric. So I hope it rains and electrocutes you, but it doesn't matter. You're dead. And then Casperosa, go fuck yourself, you piece of shit. How dare you turn on the fucking Gottis, you asshole. Go fuck yourself. Goodbye.
Bye, MD.
That was classic.
That was wonderful.
You touch my backpack, I'm gonna kill you.
Touch my strap. Don't touch my strap.
Wait, you ever see something about Mary? That's the movie.
Yeah, Warren, the brother.
Yeah, the brother with the you touch
Ear
your
muff.
wizard. Yeah. You see my baseball? That's him.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but don't forget, he identifies as a person of color, though. So you got to be careful.
Wait a minute, a person of color. I thought he was Italian.
Yeah, that's what he says. He said that those
Oh
exact
no!
words.
A person of color. What a
Oh
fucking
no, sir! This is where it gets so much fun.
Yeah, let's hear this.
It gets so much fun. Yeah, no, like first he was like, I'm Greek, right? Like of Greek descent. And then I'm not a specialist on this. I just heard him speak a couple of times. And one of them, he said he was Greek. And then he started going on about how he was a person of color. I'm like, bro, I'm dark. What? No way. You put this dude in a lineup all day long, 10 out of 10, he's a white guy.
Yeah. I thought he was Italian. That's a white guy, right? I mean, to me.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what Italian men consider themselves, but they look white. Dark hair. I grew up around them.
Yeah. Of course.
I got a friend Dave in Chicago that is really dark. He's he almost looks Spanish. He's so dark.
Oh yeah.
He is pure blood Italian.
As a man who's grown up.
Yeah, you can get them real dark. Yeah, I have a couple of uncles that are like that. Like I've said before, my brother has an afro, basically. You know what I mean? Like it's not quite like that, but it's it's a Sicilian afro, no doubt about it.
My father was dark.
Yeah, of course, it's all color. But you still check the box that says white guy when you do your taxes and your reporting.
Any white colored guy who says I identify as a man of color has no black friends.
Can anybody hear me?
Well, that one lady did it a while ago.
Yeah, I hear
you. Right? Didn't she? She was like she got to be head of the NAACP.
Yeah, and she's probably fucking racist.
What's up, Rat Trap? What's up,
MRE?
What's up, MRE?
No, I didn't see what happened.
Look at this panel right now, guys.
How
this
you
is a
doing,
hit
brother?
team right here.
I'm doing my Wi-Fi. I tried to join earlier. The Wi-Fi is just dead.
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
No, what was Kitten on the Ripper show?
Yeah.
He was on there today talking shit again.
Yeah, he's just a Benedict Arnold. He's like that guy's just a weirdo. I think he's a stalker. He's more anti-American than anybody. He goes to communist. I don't want to get into politics, but this guy goes to communist rallies where they burn the American flag constantly. He's just an Antifa member. He should just join Antifa and put an Antifa down.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, let's say I was a neo-Nazi or a Klansman, which I never was. None of that stuff. Let's say I was that. What's that have to do with the price of tea in China? Am I out here pushing it to people on any of the last channels that I've been on for a few years? No. He thinks he's Captain America or something. He's more anti-American than anybody. He was at Charlottesville on the side of these communist weirdos.
I heard that. That shit's real?
Huh?
He really went there to Charlottesville?
Yes, he was there on the side of the commies with all burning American flags. We hate the police.
Man.
He's a weirdo. All I did was I got him most of his subs. This channel had no fucking subs. Let's be honest. I got him his subs. I was nice to him. I stuck up for him. And he's like, I couldn't believe you stuck up for a brown boy. It's like, dude, you're white.
What?
Shut up. If you walk into a place and they says, hey, there's that brown guy, a white guy, they're not looking at you. You're a white guy. He's just
every time. Every time.
He's just a clown. He thinks I'm a terrorist or something. Like, what? A terrorist?
The guy's a fucking moron. Yeah, I know.
But you know, it's
since
select
that
ideology.
first
If
night
you
when
have an
he-
opinion about something that they don't agree with, you're a Nazi and they try and destroy you. That's it. And it can be seen, not just him, but
yeah.
just
Well,
about all of them.
with this guy though,
Twitter,
it's the same
it's full
thing.
of
As,
I'll give him this.
he has the
It's a
same.
little easier.
His hatred is based on the same thing that Piggy's hatred is based on. It's all because I wanted to be important to Angel, and I was the body's friend. I was supposed to be their nice little kitten, like he says, kitten. You know, I was supposed to be the one you brought in out of the cold and kept safe, and I was supposed to be the one that got to tell my friends, "Hey, I'm basically a Gotti Jr. You know, motherfucker." You know, so that's what his problem is with MRE. It's much more deep seated and freak, you know, than it is anything else.
He's just this.
Yeah. And he was setting them up with phone calls and pulling bullshit, even in like Angel's chat. And this shit started months ago when, you know, and I was going the fuck off. It was one of the few times people were like, oh shit, what's wrong with Rat Trap? Normally he's laughing, right? Like, and MRE remembers that night. I was just like going way off the deep end on this dude. I cannot stand that guy.
Want to laugh.
Always.
Yeah.
I'm in stand-up's chat right now telling them that we're burying
What? Wait, what? A little bit. I can't
Hey,
hear
ask
what
him
you
to
say.
come over. We'd like a conversation with him.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we're burying you right now. You should come to your funeral.
You know what's amazing to me is these guys will hop on that stuff like Kitten. Kitten will harp on that. Oh, he's a dangerous Nazi. He's gonna blow things up. All this weird stuff. Like you're sitting on screen with a ripper, a sex offender who's torturing your friends, people that were your friends that were good to you.
That's what pissed me off, MRE.
Yeah, and you can't get around that part either. You can't get around it. That's 100.
Well, after this show, I am going to tag him on Twitter and put all them charges up. No, now he can't make the excuse he didn't know.
He can't say that he didn't know that, like Emery said, that he's been like attacking Marla, attacking Angel, attacking all these people that he supposedly cares about and likes and is supposed to stand for. And this person is like doxing their family and telling their fucking license plate numbers online and stuff like that. And then you're just going to go be buddy with them. See, I mean, that hypocrisy shows you just how butthurt he is towards MRE. It's an anything goes thing, just like Fat Boy.
Because it was Angel's past friend until he went on that show today. And now I'm speaking against
it. Just shows the character of somebody.
Absolutely.
It really
Absolutely.
does.
The type of fucking screwed down, low life, scumbag, selfish fucking piece of garbage.
Well, this is the same guy who changed his name. When people change their names and want to be actors and be all this weird, so you can't trust people like that. They'll sell their mother down the tube. They're weirdos.
The bottom line is this: he did the same thing as Piggy did, because when I remember when FPS was and you got into it over this whole shit and the doxing and everything, she told him, you know, and everything that came out. She told him, she says, can't you just, you know, do this in private? You're both my friends. Can't you just work this out? MRE, I remember he stopped talking about him and he honored the request of a friend. Him, he did not. And he continued and went after MRE.
That's that paycheck.
And then flipped Angel in the process.
He tried to do it, but then he started losing money, so he kept at it, and he knew his drama was his dollars. Yep.
It's all about the money with him and the Harambe.
Yeah, always has been.
It comes down to dollars and.
You talking about the guy that parks cars for a living?
Who, Harambe? Does he? I don't know.
He made a video yesterday, bro, and said, I'm on my way to work. And people are like, well, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm a valet parker. the big baller parking Ferraris out there taking pictures like they're his.
Can you click on Sean's thing?
It's a fucking
He said
surprise.
Emery was using super chats for neo-Nazism.
Who said that? What? Oh yeah. Yes. Yo, and you threw like a birthday party or some shit.
A birthday party? What?
Yep. Yeah, Nazi birthday party.
He said you threw a birthday party for Hitler.
Well, I'd love to see that.
I don't understand.
Of course, I got proof. He's a fucking dirtbag.
It's like the fucking sixth grown man that is obsessed with
Yeah,
MRE. I don't
you better
understand.
record that show because you're going to want to put it on yours and debate that a little bit.
I was never at a birthday party for do they even have birthday parties for Adolf Hitler? I don't know. If they did, I was never at a birthday party. No, I didn't.
Isn't this the same person that had a birthday party for John Gotti? And then he's going to talk shit about
No, no.
Yeah.
How cringe, you know? I mean, for Angel to put something up in memory of her father or something, that's cool, you know? That's, honoring her people. But for another dude to do it because he's a fanboy, you know what I mean?
Very creepy.
All these dudes are out of their mind. Just they're in it for the money. Kitten's in it for some butthurtism, or maybe he wants to write a book. I don't know what Kitten's deal is. Kitten's a weirdo, a total weird person. Like I said, if anybody's anti-American, it's Kitten. Put it that way. Burning American flags with all Antifa. Just join Antifa. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just join it. And now I talked to him after that. After the Doxxing stuff, it's a funny thing. He called me up, and I talked to him for like a half hour on the phone. Literally.
I'm sorry.
And it's real weird.
That sucks. The guy's got the fucking personality of a tree stump and the IQ of a rock.
Yeah, he's just a weird
So
dude.
I'm
He's
sorry.
a typical cringy leftist. A typical cringy lefty. Like, no, I get why people call me Nazi stuff. I get all that stuff, And I don't care. If people want to believe I was a Nazi, whatever. What is a Nazi anyway? Nazis died in WW2. Number one, I was never a skinhead. I was never a Klansman or a member of any friggin' group. Now, did I walk around Brown University one time with a guy with a sign that says Jews rape kids? The optics was terrible. I should have done that. It was stupid. That's the only thing I ever did. I was never at a Nazi birthday party or rallies or anything like he went to where they're burning American flags. He's a creep, that kid, and a weirdo, a socially awkward freak who couldn't get a girl. He's a weird dude.
Socially awkward, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's touched. He wears Velcro shoes. Yep.
Yeah, he is. That's why I call him Kitten, because he goes to parades with little kitten hats on. I think I seen a picture of him with a sign.
Nothing you have to tie, nothing you have to button, all snaps and Velcro.
And what took him so long? Like, I don't get it. He's a sick dude. And to sit on it, all right, what's worse? Let's say I was some neo-Nazi member of some weird group. Let's make a name up, the Nazi Sneakers. I was a member of the Nazi Sneaker Gang and blah, blah, blah. Do you see me spouting that stuff over here? People have been watching for 2-3 years on a few of my other channels, too. Do you see me putting up any rhetoric or telling people to hate other people? Nope. And if I was really, truly one of them, do you think I would help any person of color or share their channel or be nice?
Well, of course not. That's what we said when all this shit started.
I was explaining that while you were still working. When we first came on, I said, I know these type of people. They will have nothing to do with anyone who is not that isn't white, period.
Exactly.
You know,
if I was a Klansman.
Again, when you start your show, it says mob rats exposed, not white power hour. Everybody knows what the fuck they're doing. Everybody knows what they're getting into and what they're listening to.
Hour.
And someone even left a message like, you said last week Hitler was an Austrian painter is your boss. It's like, yeah, I say that as jokes because I don't care. Like, I say it as joking around.
Yeah, and right after you said that, I said he was an excellent boss. Gave us time off to fight the fight. So I guess that makes me a fucking racist too. But that's why I like to poke those people when they say stupid shit. It's like, get the fuck out of
the mind of AOC.
with this.
He's like an AOC, literally, type of guy. We'll vote for Hillary Clinton. And I hate to talk about politics so much, but it's truly a libtard agenda.
Oh, it's an ideology, yeah.
Yes, without a doubt.
And anybody that doesn't see the same way they do. They want to cancel them and ostracize them, get them fired from their job, call the DHS on the kids. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right. Let's say, even like I said, let's say if I was a member of the Nazi sneaker kids or whatever it was, what if I put on here or done anything to make it like try to make people neo-Nazis or something? Like, what the hell? I don't even stream things on World War II at all. Even when I do history stuff, I don't touch World War II with a 10-foot pole.
Right. It's it's got to get tired having to explain yourself, but it's the same thing with me. You're stolen valor. Well, I'm not going to dox myself.
Yeah, they don't know you, so how could they? Yeah,
I mean, all that shit's all that stuff's old, thin news. Nobody even gives that stuff a second glance anymore. It was their big card they tried to.
But here's the funny thing: is like I was just saying, what's worse, somebody with an ideology or somebody that actually hurt women and attacking your friends, putting your friends' fake address, all weird stuff like that.
Hey, Maddie, tell him exactly what I said. What's worse, an actual Nazi or a rapist?
Absolutely, yeah, that's exactly what he said. Yep.
Like 100%.
And he's right. And
there's some nasty, degenerate, weirdo freak.
Yeah, he had nerve to sit up there and be like, people are. I just don't understand how some people aren't worried about their reputation and they just stand by this guy. They could sit by the bitch. Do you not see who the fuck you're sitting next to? You're sitting next to one of the biggest fucking scumbags to ever walk this fucking planet.
Absolutely no self-reflection whatsoever. None. I mean, just you're sitting there next to a guy with all these charges. And here's the thing. I'm going to call him out and make him publicly apologize for bashing people while he's sitting next to a bunch of deviants.
Yeah, he is a deviant.
I'm calling it's on. I'm calling him to the carpet. And, I'll do it a lot harder on my show.
It just shows how deep they are into this weird ideology of I hate America type of stuff to sit next to a ripper, an actual sexual assault who's throwing your friends under the bus and attacking your friends' children, the whole nine. How the hell could you sit there? People are all wackos.
Well, yeah, regardless of how he feels about you, how could he sit with them? That just goes to show character.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because say me and MRE were
that's exactly what we were saying earlier. Yeah, it's like this person's attacked people you care about.
Right. Yeah. And you're sitting there. That's just
right.
Like if somebody
if it's all supposed to be about them and you got their back and it's about them.
Yeah, if somebody.
Yeah. Well, that was his whole position in the beginning was that I'm protecting Angel. I'm going to show that MRE is this bad person because I'm protecting my friend. No. It was again thin argument seen through immediately. Yeah, and again, like you're saying, like we've already said that.
When it didn't work, he turned on his friend.
But hurt time. Yes, but hurt time. That's right. The same right. The piggy syndrome. Yep. 100%.
It just shows the character of somebody like that. Like you truly could never trust someone like that. It's
no,
sad that people
of course not. It shows where your friendship lies and why. Yep.
I got a question now. Is Stone Sailor friends with John A-Light? I don't know much about A-Light. That was before my time. I know that he's talked a lot of shit and he's a buster. But other than that, I don't know the story between him and the Stone Sailor. Does anybody know? Are they friends? I had heard they were buddies.
Yeah, I heard they were buddies also.
Yeah.
I don't know much about the Sailor character at all. I did hear that he was friends with Leto. I just don't know much about the guy.
Well, the Sailor actually sails on the skin boat, and he's a punk.
Yeah, I don't know that guy. I think I've seen him a couple of times. Like, that's about it. I don't know nothing about him.
Ridiculous, dude. He is a punk, man.
He's a big fucking chooch, for sure.
Oh, can't stand him.
He's friends with, isn't he friends with, like, Code of the Streets, all those, like, little sissies?
Yeah, and he's best buddies now with Soflo and Piggy and...
Oh, blows him hard.
Yeah.
Here's what I don't get. It's like, how could someone sit in that? If someone was a sex offender, I am not talking to you. I am not going to be friendly with you.
You seen that picture of Chode with that stupid beach hat on and the sunglasses and all that shit?
The one I clipped.
Is that you?
Yes.
He looks like Fat Dead Elvis, like he's on the toilet dead already.
Well, what I was telling him
like
is
all
that's
swollen.
Code of the Beatniks.
Yeah, he's all swollen and bloated like he's dead. Yeah, he looks like dead Elvis, Fat Dead Elvis.
Been doing too much
Like
acid with the Manson
tried
clan.
to dress
No
him up
offense,
for
Red.
Weekend at Bernie's. Yeah, Weekend at Bernie's.
Look at
Well, those are
Steve
the
Harris
two-
says ex-Navy here. Easy, Chicago.
That's
Hey,
the
look.
disguise he wears when he goes to the church.
I'm not saying all sailors ride on the skin boat. I'm saying that one does.
I just don't understand. You're going up there as a vet and everything, and sit next to somebody who literally harmed women and bragging about
Yes,
beating women
yes.
with pool sticks. Like,
Well, he did it 22 years ago, and,
Mhm.
he should it should be okay. Like he paid his time. He did his duties.
And
You know.
what you're doing? What
No,
you're
no,
doing,
no.
right?
Fuck at it.
And then he said he
As a
was happy he
military
did it
man.
just, what, a month ago?
Yeah, every day, fucking 2 hours ago.
As a military guy, I'm going to tell you what he's doing. He's dishonoring his oath, and he's breaking his oath by doing that. You can't give an oath to serve and protect and uphold the Constitution of the United States of America and sit and call somebody false valor without knowing who they are next to a frickin' perverted rapo.
Yeah, I don't get how
Mhm.
they can. I saw an anonymous person say that, like, oh, they're not.
Oh, it's
no,
Parasite
no.
Gobbler, a.k.a. Dick Gobbler. And he says, did you have a Nazi birthday? How about, what's this about the Nazi birthday party?
Well, it was at my house. My grandmother cooked a beautiful cake. We had all the cousins from Munich and Berlin come over. I've never had a Nazi birthday party.
And
If
I
you
brought
can
my
get a
G.I.
date-
Joe sleeping bag.
Yeah, if you can put me at a Nazi birthday party, I'll give you my what you call it. My,
And I've got a
my
remote
channel.
controlled German Stuka, and we flew it in the front yard.
Like I told them before, find me
Yeah.
at any sort of rally, parade, anything. One time I went up Brown University, and the optics were terrible, and I shouldn't have done it. Bad optics. I was up there to expose Israeli pedophile rings. A week before, I was trying to expose other pedophile rings. I walked around with a guy up there with a Jews rape kid sign. Bad optics. I shouldn't have done that. That's the only time I've ever been in public talking about politics and stuff. And I used to pass out South African farm murders paperwork up there.
Yeah, and you know what? Bottom line, that's not being racist if it's true. And those white people over there are being genocided.
There's there's pedophile rings in every country. You know what I mean? Like
Sure.
every country.
Yes,
There's pedo
yes.
rings.
I've heard that.
And I went up there to call out Israeli pedophile rings. I was big into the Epstein, all that stuff, Maxwell's father, all that stuff like that. But yeah, I get like the optics are pretty bad right there. Someone sees that, they could probably think I was some kind of like Klansman or something crazy. But if people believe that, then don't watch, you know?
No,
problem,
he
don't
did not.
watch.
You see what Marco Rich just wrote? He better not have. That better be a fucking troll comment right there, bro.
He put a Nazi cake. Who, I did?
No, I don't think. I think Kitty.
Oh, Kitten. Well, why don't Kitten put me next to the Nazi cake? He doesn't have that, does he? No. That's weird. A birthday party? I threw a birthday party for him.
Stupid
If
shit.
they had that, they would be playing that. Trust me.
Stupid. They would have fucking played that. They're so fucking stupid, bro.
He
They
says
blew
he had
their- they
evidence
blew
of
their
it. I
wad.
would really love to see that.
Put it this way: they blew their wad with the with me up at Brown University. That's all they got right there. They blew their wad right there.
And you know what's funny? These leftists don't realize that their ideology is far closer to Nazi brown shirt ideology than anyone around here.
Oh,
You know what I mean? You know what they believe in, and they're the United States sucks. We were built on oppression. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, rip down George Washington statue, the whole nine.
Right.
hate the
Destroy our history and try and rewrite it to their Nazi agenda. And I consider them Nazis,
It's a fact,
to be honest,
remorse. Yep.
because they're the ones that have the ideology of do as I say or else.
Well, let's be quite honest and speaking facts here. What killed more people, communism or neo-Nazism? Neo-Nazism lasts for what, 12 years, 10 years? Communism's been around for a long time, killed a lot more people.
It's still going
that way.
And
it's
and
still
now
around.
it's trying to invade our country.
Oh, it is. It's mainstream. We got literally socialists and commies in office.
Right. And so, yeah.
I got to bounce, guys. I'll see you all soon, okay?
Take
Rat
care,
Trap,
Rat
thank you, brother. For
Good
coming
being on.
Yeah, it was
good
good.
being on the show with you, brother. Let's do it again.
You too, for sure, man. It was great talking to all of you, and I'll see you all real soon.
Peace
Alrighty.
out, bro.
Peace.
Take care.
Later.
Later.
I think I got blocked in stand-up chat.
Not you.
Yeah, I'm out of the loop with that guy. I don't know what's really. I haven't.
You're a viper. You have a very bad mouth. You're a viper.
I know Sons of Italy left his channel or something like that. He said about a week or two ago.
Sons of Italy fucking had him
Rules.
shook on the phone, bro. Sons of Italy went off on that guy. He was like, "You little punk bitch. You want to disrespect me, motherfucker? You better apologize right now, bitch, in front of everybody." Yeah, it was pretty funny. But yeah, he chose fucking Gap Tooth and fucking Tony Pizza over him.
Now, weren't they friends for years?
60 years. 60 years. 60 years they were friends for, bro.
Can you imagine flipping a brother that you've known for 60 years for some online bullshit?
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Yeah, it really is, man.
MacArthur should have rolled over. Yeah, Patton wanted to do that, not MacArthur. Patton wanted to do it.
Real
yeah,
deal.
Betray a friend that you've been friends with for all in real life all that time. That's insane. Who does that?
Yeah, that's very.
I wouldn't throw any of my friends under the bus who I've made friends with on here. And there's not that many of them, but people that I respect on here that I like, I wouldn't throw them under the bus.
No, never.
Even if I know people like they're fighting with other people I like and stuff, I don't even throw them under the bus.
Well, I can't. Hey, look, I can't be a flip in the street or here. It's a matter of character. It doesn't matter because you're on the internet. You know what I mean? I can look at MRE, and though I say I never met the guy or shook his hand, we've had a lot of interaction together. We fought some battles together. We stood by each other's side when shit was going down. There's a camaraderie there. And to just be like, screw that guy, I'm not going to do it. That's not me. That's never been who I am and never will be.
Yep.
Now people like Kitten are just obsessed with, and it's going to be more than just that little stuff. I don't know what. It's weird. I couldn't tell you why.
Real deal. Have a good night, brother.
It's weird. He's on such a little gay rampage, running around. He said that I'm a terrorist.
Yes. Yep. And you throw birthday parties and you.
Real deal. Take it easy, brother. I'll see you soon.
If I threw a birthday party and they had video of that, you don't think that would be up? Of course it would.
Oh yeah, everything that they can possibly find on you, they will hit you with. So
of course.
He's such a little dirtbag.
Yeah, it just shows the character of somebody like that. That's all. There's got to be. He's just a jealous person. Jealous of what? I don't know. Like it's just weird.
Well, I think that your friendship with Angel.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people. She's friends with a lot of people. Like,
yeah. But he doesn't like me either. He called me Stolen Valor, dude. He said on Stone Sailor's show that if I didn't show my Purple Heart, I didn't have one.
Yep. Yeah, he did.
The truth about the Purple Heart thing, which would be easy enough to take a picture. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to go to my son and say, son, you know that Purple Heart that I gave you, I wanted you to keep? That's, something that's important to me. And he'll say, yeah, Dad. I'll say, some people think I'm online and I'm a fake and I need to show it to him. You want me to go to my son and say that? A man of honor?
He'd probably be like, who cares? Like,
he would say, what do you got to prove to anybody, Dad? That's what he'd say.
Well, what authority figure is this half a fag, though? Right. I don't understand. He's a half a fag. Let's call it what it is. I'm done beating around the bush. You're a half a fag. Go fuck yourself. Enough. The guy's a half a fag. He's saying I'm already
he's probably a full-blown dick sucker.
I say half a fag because he won't come out about it.
Well, yeah, I bet you those are the type of people, like if you went to them and say, hey, prove to me you're not bisexual or something. He's the type that would probably jump in bed with a tranny. Who knows?
Not even thinking twice about it.
Or prove to me you're not a bigot. Have sex with a man.
Yeah. These people are crazy. And like I said, all those people used to love my channel and worship my channel.
Yep.
Every one of them. And I helped them. That kid would have 200 subs if it wasn't for me shouting his channel out. Put it that way. He had no subs when I found his channel, and I started sharing it. No, I don't expect nothing for that, but damn, I don't know what the hell is up that.
You know what? You should at least expect some loyalty. You know,
Yeah,
some friendship, some, hey, you know, come to you and talk it out instead of go to the world and start bashing you.
Well, I actually did talk to him. That's the funny part. After that, I did talk to him.
He just did it anyway, huh?
Yeah. The kid's just a weirdo. Maybe it's his ideology, or maybe he's jealous. I don't know what the hell. Jealous of what? I have no idea. Like I said, maybe he's just a rabid commie and he's mad at other people, and just who knows.
Well, you know, when you get that, you know, all of this racism and all this shit so wound up in your head, they turn you into a robot and they wind you up and send you to marching. You know what I mean? And this is what these liberals do. And this guy's got it in his head that he's going to save the mob tube community from evil when they're the biggest bunch of jagoffs there is on here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
like he must have had a blindfold on today.
Am I holding streams telling people to join me at Munich this week or anything like that?
No.
Never held a stream about National Socialist Germany once, nothing like that. Tried to make people believe anything, believe what you want. I don't talk politics on here. Now, am I a right winger? 100% and proud of it to the day I die.
Right. So am I, you know, absolutely.
But do I hate people? Put it this way, even when I sold all that Nazi stuff and all that, I had friends of all colors. I know, I got a black friend, but it's just a fact. I had friends of all colors. They used to come in my house and look at my flags and laugh. You know what I mean? They had no problem with it. It's only these weak little white lefties that have these problems.
You ever notice that?
Liberals. Yes, notice that. And Kitten's one of them. Kitten actually believes he's a person of color. I think he's a He said to me,
he's not a big enough victim, so he's got to be a person of color.
Well, he actually said to me,
he would get his ass kicked in a group of people saying he's a man of color. He would get his ass kicked by men of color. That's
he would get his ass kicked by a bunch of black dudes.
Exactly.
Well, he said to me one time, he's like, I'm trying to believe you, and I want to believe you, but I couldn't believe, like, if you were a Nazi, how are you being friends with a brown boy? I'm just like, wow, this kid thinks he's brown. Like, dude, if you walked in any place, they could see a white guy. So, like, yeah, maybe you do have some ancestry from another country, whatever. Cool, okay. But when people look at you, when you walk in a store, people look at you. That's that's what reality is.
Yep.
And,
he's like Elizabeth Warren. He's 1% brown.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Cuban me.
Yeah, he's like Pocahontas. That's like me checking my DNA. Yeah, that's like me checking. That's like me checking my DNA, and they said 1,000 generations ago I had something else in me. And telling everybody on that.
But where is he? Is he from New York? This asshole.
Oh, I don't know. I don't even know where he's from.
He's he tells white people they're racist, they're this, they're that. He drives past a house in Project, he locks his doors.
Oh, of course.
That's the type of guy he is.
100%.
And this guy's over there doing the bastardization of Lee Cole. Stand-up guy.
He's such a fucking loser. Why don't you go do fucking squats in your fucking tomato plant garden?
What did Lee do? Stand-up guy, you better take it easy over there on my buddies. I already made you cry once this week.
He ain't getting the fuck away, bro.
Chicago. I was over there. He was literally almost crying, saying, Lee, you heard me last night. You called me stupid. You know how bad I felt about myself. I swear to God, that's what he was. I said, this guy, he went out on the fucking deep end. He was getting high or drunk last night, and he was losing his mind. I don't know. He sounds fucked up. They were calling him sensitive.
Well, why don't you take the picture of the cake and put me next to the cake? Like, I threw a birthday party for Adolf Hitler. That's funny.
I wonder who came.
Birthday party for Hitler.
So we have
you dumb fuck.
Did I have a kazoo in my
absurd. Oh, God.
Did I have a
kazoo? What is wrong with people, man?
What were the party favors? What were the party?
Yeah, little swastikas as on the cupcakes. Miss Russell's over here dying, dude.
The little Swazis on the cupcakes, maybe, or little bolts, I guess. I don't know.
Lightning bolts on the napkins.
I know, what's his end game with this? Does he think like Antifa is going to come and do something?
He just knows that he's giving his fucking daddy over there in South Florida some more content for the next fucking week and a half. That's what. That's all he's doing. That's all he's going to accomplish with this stupid little fucking rant that he's going on. Because nobody's going to fucking listen to it stupid. Or put it out besides that asshole and those assholes. You know what I mean? So that's all he's really accomplishing. He's helping in no way.
Like, really, like, who cares? Like, if I was over here trying to recruit a skinhead gang or something, screaming at people, screaming racial epithets, that's not the case.
Think of what he did to himself. He hurt himself with the Gottis, and he is a writer, and he was hanging around Junior, and he probably had an opportunity to maybe meet some of his friends, you know, get his foot in the door with some actors and different things, and actually do something, you know, constructive with himself. And what did he do? He stabbed him in the back. How fucking dumb is that? You know, that's just stupid.
Those people, anybody who wants to get close to you and they want to be, he changed his, I don't know what his name was before, but changed his name. These active people, and people want to be famous or whatever, you can never trust them people.
Wait, that's not his real name?
No, that's not his real name.
Oh, he's a fucking weirdo. I said he was a half a fake.
Oh boy, that's not his name. Oh, I thought Chris Kasparosa was
I don't know his
real
name. No, I don't know his real name, but he's one of these people that just changed their names.
Fucking weirdo.
What a weirdo.
Well, if you're on Twitter with him, you'll see him. He's over there virtual signing. Make every life moment count. And nobody says shit to him. It's like you ain't counting to many.
Oh, he was boring. He used to come on the channel. People used to fall asleep. He was, you know, and I used to like him. I'm not gonna lie. I used to like the guy. He used to come on. We talk movies and stuff. But he was boring. Like it takes him a year to get a conversation off. He would cut people off. He was rude to people. He was just an idiot.
He was very rude to fucking Edwin that one night.
Yes,
like a piece of shit. Like, Edwin, can you shut up? I think he said something stupid.
Yeah, something to that nature. It's like, dude, he is very socially awkward, that guy. He's a very socially awkward, weird dude. And that's why he thinks like he's fighting a crime or something. He's a crime fighter, Captain America or something.
Weird dog. The only thing he's fighting is to get his words out. That stuttering fuck. He can't get a whole fucking
literally. If you love the country so much, wouldn't you stop them from burning the flags? Like come on. I never sit there and burned American flags in my life.
No. Rafael says Angel is going live, so I just let you guys know.
All right, yeah, let's wrap this up.
I would pay $1 million, Maddie, for his DNA to get sent to Ancestry.com. I paid got $5,000 fucking fudge it and say he's a direct descendant of fucking Hitler. Give him a fucking heart attack, that cocksucker.
Well, listen, guys, it was great to be on screen with you. This is the first time, and man, it was great. We had a good time. I can't believe we've been on for 2 hours, and it seems like it was a half hour ago I jumped on here.
Yep. Fucking time flies when you're having fun.
Time goes by fast when you're talking shit, right?
Yeah, that's it.
We're good people, too.
Yeah, hanging out with brothers. More life. So ain't no flipping on this team. They might as well get rid of the idea, the notion. It ain't happening. We got loyalty. We may, and you know what? We may not always agree, but we can still be friends and disagree. That's the difference between us and them.
Yeah, you can disagree with somebody without attacking them or trying to look them up and all weird stuff like that.
Exactly. And you know, I think that.
That separates the men from the boys right there, honestly. Let's say if I had a falling out with any one of you guys over something stupid, right? I wouldn't go on attacking yous or whatever. It's retarded.
Well, I get pretty mad and I can get excited, MRE. You know that. But
yeah.
I'm that type of motherfucker. If you hear me say it, I'm not going to do it behind your back. You know what I mean? To me, that's a punk fucking move. I will not do it. If I got a problem, I'll come to you.
Well, listen, people get a little angry sometimes and say stuff, so be it. But they don't run around and try to dox and do
It's
all
about my heart and
stuff
how
like
I
that.
feel about my brothers, and what it really means to stand next to somebody that you believe in instead of being a punk and flipping them because they made you mad.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And that's what a lot of these people do over something small and minute. They turn on these people. And picture what they do to people in real life.
Oh God, but yeah. Well, we're talking stand-up guy. The guy that he was friends with the guy for 60 years, and you're gonna fucking turn on him over pizza? Are you kidding?
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's just that's bad character, bro, and his bad upbringing. I don't know. I don't understand.
Yeah, he should have never. He should have said, "Hey, listen, we don't have to talk on here and get along, but we're not going to attack each other. We know each other in real life." Like, come on.
Yep.
Who does that?
Exactly.
I would never throw one of my buddies. Even on here, I wouldn't throw them under the bus. Never mind if they were my real life. Like, I got one real life friend that comes on here who's going to channel Trockley. Now, if let's say me and Trock had a disagreement or he talked to somebody I didn't like, I wouldn't care. He'd still always be my friend.
Yeah.
I would never throw one of my buddies.
Damien's a friend of yours in real life too, isn't he?
Yeah, but he don't make content and stuff.
Oh, I thought he did. He just comes on some lives every once in a while.
Yeah, he just does lives every.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he seems like a real solid dude too. And they tried to blame him. He made a death threat against a kid.
Yeah, he didn't make a death threat. He was on.
No, I made a video about it and cleared his name because I was sitting right there watching it. But they struck the video. So
his grandmother was my godmother. I grew up with him my whole life. His father was like an uncle to me. Right. I grew up with them my whole life. Good people. But even let's say if I had a disagreement with him on here, no one would even know. You know what I mean? I would never throw one of my buddies that I know under the bus.
It would be on the phone.
Yeah, exactly. I tell him I disagreed with him or whatever. Hey, don't say this or that, or whatever the problem was.
Right.
I don't even do that to my friends on it. That's why I didn't fight with Piggy at first. Piggy was ragging on me for a while. So he was carrying Jimmy's water. And I didn't want to fight with somebody that it's not a good look to beef with somebody that you did streams with, because other people that see that and be like, hey, this guy was friends with him, so he turned on me too.
Yeah.
So I try to avoid that.
Exactly.
Exactly. And that's, if you ever flip once, people look at you and say, boy, he might do that to me.
They all do. Listen, these guys all a bunch of flip-floppers on here, a lot of these people. But there's a lot of good people on here too.
Uh-oh. Lee Cole's on stand-up guy right now.
What?
Fighting with him?
What the fuck is he doing? A world tour?
Hey, what happened?
Oh, yeah, he's doing a world tour.
Lee's on world tour like the Rolling Stones and shit.
Lee was called flow of pussy. I was proud of Lee. He grew some balls. I liked it. I like seeing Lee, the edgy Lee telling people to go fuck themselves.
Harambe is the biggest scumbag in the world. This guy literally hurt women. And
Chicago Chomo Forever's over there too.
Is Lee really over there?
You hear Brenda laughing over here?
I just don't know how anybody could be friends with a sex offender. That blows my mind.
It's what a sad world we live in. They should be the outcast.
Yeah, they really should. Anybody who hurts a woman sexually or a child sexually, they should never no one should ever deal with that.
Ain't never going to be in my set, brother. I can guarantee you that.
Murray, what kind of world do we live in, or genre that we're in, that you get more shit about a tattoo than he gets about his past and his criminal record?
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. John is full of a bunch of rat lovers, a bunch of weirdos. Like I said, the good people are the minority in this thing.
You're absolutely fucking right, dude.
You know what? We're growing, though. We are growing, without question. And I think that we're going to grow bigger and better every day. And they're not. Because if you've noticed with SoFlo's show, it's dying, dude. It's literally, he's only getting 50 likes and those are bought, or doubled up names from his chat or stuff. You know what I mean? It is literally hurting over there. So,
well, the show's all about looking like it's to walk in hypocrisy. It's called anti-bullying, but all they do is put up women's addresses and attack people, doxing people, looking their families up.
You are truly low IQ if you think that guy's the anti-bully. The guy that beats the woman beater, stalker, is anti-bully.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You know what I mean? It's just, how can you even? And then Casparosa goes over there today and throws you under the bus for the 19th time.
Can't get enough of that.
It's just ridiculous. And you know what? I could have a huge problem with somebody. I ain't going on SoFlos to talk about it.
Hell no. I'd cut my balls off if I ever went on.
Oh, yeah. There's no way. You'll never see me. That's just like FBS. He keeps, come on my show, come on my show. Motherfucker, I won't sit next to you on your show. You know,
plain and simple. All about the money.
Yeah. And now, and I'm not, I will never ask for donations. Me and Deadly talked, and I told him, if I'm going to help you build a little show, I don't want to be involved in any money whatsoever. So
I don't see nothing wrong with somebody having a cash app up or something, but when it changes a lot of people when there's money involved. All right, let's say one of your donors doesn't like this person or something. Most people are going to side with that donor because he's giving them money. You know
exactly, and Deadly works for a living, and so do I. So I don't, I just do. I do what I do because I have friends here, and they were being attacked. I started coming on and making videos and stuff because of Pizza and his racism towards Josie, and then I kind of got caught in the fucking bullshit. You know what I mean? This was never something I had ever planned on doing. And then people were like, dude, you got to do more videos. Because I was really hammering them and laughing and, putting some shit out there. And people were enjoying it. And it's led to where it is right now. I never wanted a YouTube channel or some YouTube career.
Yeah, some of these people are nuts. What's up, Edwin? Speaking of Edwin, there he is.
Yeah, that's my buddy.
Good man.
He's a gentleman right there.
I've always been told to respect my elders. That's the first sign that somebody's no good. When they'll, you know what I mean? When they'll be derogatory with a good man that's just trying to help people and get a point across.
If you don't like or respect Edwin, you got a problem.
Yeah, if you've got a problem with Edwin, you've got a problem with life. There's something wrong with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the guy's never said a mean thing about anybody. Just gives people good advice. And
he was on SoFlo today trying to talk to him and reason with him, and SoFlo was throwing him a beating.
Yeah, it's disrespectful.
As I can tell you, Edwin, that as a brother, I love you, man, and don't let those people abuse you. Don't let people treat you like that. You're better than that. And
no, they couldn't shine his shoes. They could never shine that man's shoes.
And you don't have to feel like you need to defend me or MRE or Maddie or Z. You know what I mean? We'll fight these guys. Don't worry about that. I don't want you going on them shows and having them treat you that way, though. That pisses me off when it happens. You know what I mean?
Shows what kind of degenerates they are, too.
Right. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to check some things out, maybe watch a little bit of Angel and hide so they can't say that I'm part of her show and beat on her. Idiots. That shows loyalty. That shows that ain't nobody going to flip. We'll do what we can to help protect women over here. And I know MRE, I remember when everything went down and you wouldn't go on the show for a while and you were kind of laying low because you didn't want to hurt your friend. You didn't want things to come back on her. I seen you do it. I followed your lead, brother. I just want things to go ahead.
Because they punish people. They'll like someone like Piggy's got the mindset. Well, if he says something, I'm going to attack her for it. It's a bunch of sick bastards.
It is. It's sickening. But all right, brothers. Well, I will talk to you guys soon. And
hey, God bless.
Thank you, brother. I'll talk to you later.
And it was like I said, this was the first one. We'll do some more. It was fun.
Absolutely.
Do it many more times, pal. Have a good night.
All right, brother. We'll see you soon. All right, bye-bye.
Maddie, I got to tell MRE my joke before I leave.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, tell him afterwards.
Oh, okay. All right, you ready to get out of here?
Yeah, thanks for having me on, guys.
No problem. Hey, chat, thank you, everybody. If you guys didn't hit that like button, do that, please. But we appreciate everybody. Teresa, thank you. All right, everybody, have a great night. We'll talk to you later.
Take it easy.